Seth Henniger.
What's up? What's up? Welcome to the Varsity Radio Show.
And everyone is welcome.
Yeah, and I am so excited because we have been talking about a very educational movie that I watched last night.
You watched half of it. You don't know how it ended.
I have no idea how it ends. I watched Good Burger 2 last night.
Good Burger 2.
And I can't tell you how good it was because apparently I'm older and I fell asleep. So.
Way to go. Is this a common thread with you with movies now?
Yes.
You just fall asleep?
TV shows, movies, everything.
Let me assure you, it gets worse as you get older.
Yeah.
I
By the end of the day.
Minecraft movie and fell asleep.
No.
Yes,
No.
I did.
Not the Minecraft
Right?
movie.
Yeah.
No.
And I am Steve.
You're Steve.
I am Steve.
The movie's based on Steve-O's
Exactly.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Jack Black plays me, but it's
That's
really
nice.
about me. It's
I would have
Steve.
picked Arnold Schwarzenegger
To play
you.
Steven?
Yeah, to
Oh,
play you.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper. We are in the Minecraft video game.
That's great. Oh, so anyway, we're on the Varsity Radio Show. Let me introduce the people in the studio. Make this thing so wonderful. To my right is
Yes, sir.
the greatest co-host of all time. He is quite hilarious. He's wearing a very funny shirt with the Golden Girls and
Ric Flair.
Ric Flair.
Golden Girls and Ric
why?
Flair.
I have no idea. But
Why
anyway,
That should be the question you're
he's
asking.
also
Why
wearing
are
a
you
really
not wearing
cool shades in the studio.
Yeah.
It's his look.
It's me.
And he's very bald with a red beard. He's from Ireland.
This is
Ireland.
true. This is true.
He's Irish. He is my friend, Jordan McDaniel.
What's up, everybody? If I took these sunglasses off, I would be cross-eyed. So we're going to leave them on.
You're so great.
We're going to leave them on.
Also in the studio, he pushes the buttons. He slides the sliders.
Uh-huh. He
He's already got a meme up on the screen of
I
himself.
mistreat who?
He
What were you about to
mistreats
say?
he mistreats
He
the Oompa
mistreats
Loompas.
the Oompa Loompas.
No. That we cannot let that rumor spread. You crack a whip one time.
Right. The little orange men are not so happy with him right now.
You yell at a little person one time and everyone freaks out.
You know,
Just loses their mind.
just call him fun size once.
Yes.
Never live it down.
And they go on a full-blown strike.
Or
I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Half pint works too. That is very offensive to them. It's awful.
Yes.
There's short round, forget about it. Don't call him short round.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah.
But no, I love this. This is one of our memes. Come with me and you'll see why I'm on so many medications.
You gotta
You know-
sing it. You gotta sing it. We'll sing it. We'll sing it in a minute.
I'm really not shocked. If you've ever watched the movie,
Right?
But anyway, he pushes the buttons, he slides the sliders, he takes care of the Oompa Loompas. That's how we're gonna say it.
Takes care.
Thank you.
Takes
takes
care. Exclamate whatever. His name, Steven Spiegel.
What's up, everybody? We're going to have a really good show for you.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, yeah.
Got Guntersville High School coming.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
so excited.
We are fired up. We're gonna have a Jack Lenoir and Sophie Porch. And you may get to meet my friend Felicia. She's just telling me she may bring a treat, which
Yeah,
is
Felicia.
pretty great.
Hello, Felicia.
Yes, that's better than bye.
Yeah.
Well, I say bye Felicia to her all the time.
I'm sure
anyway.
she never hears that, ever.
Yes.
No.
Okay. Anyway, hey, we want to tell you about the fuel of the varsity is Marco's Pizza.
Oh, yeah. Good
Pizza,
stuff.
salads, desserts, subs, sides, beverages in the shops of Albertville and B&B Video Games. It's a 80s style arcade with a local video game retail store beside Pizza Hut. It is a
Albertville Mullet,
Yes.
man. This is
Yes.
this is the best place to get your video games and to also hear a charming story or two
yes.
from Rick, the
Really
owner of
great
B&B
story.
Video Games. He's got a lot of stuff, man.
Hey, you know, we don't just exist on the radio. We exist
not.
on social media everywhere
Yes.
and TV now.
Mm-hmm.
And so, hey, we want you to check us out. If you are not watching the show, you're really missing out on
Yeah.
so much.
Half the content.
Because we do videos, we do memes, we are hilarious. Well, Jordan is hilarious.
We do dance contests.
There's all kinds of. We see different kinds of talents. of our
Underwater
athletes.
basket weaving.
It's
You miss
great.
a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So much fun.
Yeah.
But you have
Yeah.
to join us
You
on
have
our
to.
social media.
Join
Steven,
us.
tell them where they can find
Sure,
us.
you can find us all over the place, but right now we're live over on YouTube and on Facebook. So
YouTube.
come join us
What?
live.
What?
You
YouTube.
won't regret it.
We've hit the big time.
We
I know,
did.
right?
We did.
Hey guys, what's the opposite of a bad day?
A good day.
Great day.
Okay.
I'm about to have a good day.
No matter what.
Sun is shining down on me. Birds
Ready?
sing and praise, so
About
it's
to
a
get
good
good.
day.
Meme of the week.
Meme of the
FCA.
FCA, so hanging out with us right now. You
What
should
is
see all
FCA?
these-
Wait,
Oh, Lord.
Are we doing meme
All
of the
these
week or
smiles.
FCA?
I don't know.
No, we're gonna do some meme of the week.
So
but
Meme of the week.
confused.
I just wanted to let you know.
Hey.
Hi. Hello.
What's up?
Hello.
How you doing?
Durin.
Hey.
Oh, you can see us this time.
You can see us. How's
Yes,
that?
I can.
Okay.
I have a question. Do the shades look cool? Do they look cool?
They do.
I knew
For
it.
sure.
Please,
Huh. See,
please,
Seth, that's how you
Please
compliment a
don't
friend.
lie to my co-host.
This is how you compliment a friend. You be nice to them. This is how you do it.
Okay.
See, she's already a better friend than you.
Thank you so
I'm not
much.
coming. I'm not coming over to your house to spend the night tonight. You're gonna have to sleep by yourself.
Thank the Lord.
And
Anyway, meme of the week.
Meme of the
Meme
week.
of the week.
Meme of the week.
Okay,
Meme of the
let's
week.
do it then.
Memes of the week.
Are we having an FCA for meme of the week?
Can
Are we
she
having
see
an
what
FCA
we
guest?
see?
No, she won't be able to see
Oh,
it.
we're
Oh.
so sorry.
We'll
You
just
won't
have
be
to
able see
describe
She
it.
it
can't.
for
We
her.
just talked that
Hear
one.
the description in your earbuds, and
Yes.
it'll just be.
Just imagine the funniness.
It will be just as hilarious as if you were to see the meme itself.
Yes.
That's how funny
Yes.
we are.
Miss Amy's with us today.
Hi, Miss Amy.
From FCA. Thank you for being here. Hey, we're gonna go to the next meme.
For
'cause
meme
we
of the
did
week.
that.
No,
one.
we're supposed to sing
You
it.
Okay.
have to sing it. Come with me, and you'll see why
why
I'm
I'm
on
on
so many medications.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
You know,
Yeah.
it's true. He actually, let's see, he put into the contract, into his script, the only way that he would do the movie was that if he could do a flip as he was introduced, and he had to walk with a cane.
I love it.
And it was then that you would never be able to tell whether he was being serious or not
did he
because
know-
he was holding a cane
Did-
and flipping at the same
Did
time.
he know that he could flip?
Oh, I'm sure he did.
Apparently.
I would
Very
actually,
physical actor.
I
you
would
know?
actually like it if he was just like, yeah, I'm 50-50 on this.
Where's my stunt man?
I don't know if this is gonna work.
I have no. Yeah, he signed it.
Here we go.
He signed the contract when he was feeling really
Yeah.
extroverted, and
Yeah.
then on the day of, he was like, "I really don't know if I'm up for this.
I don't know if I can
just
handle
don't
all
know if I can
this."
handle this.
It's a
This
good
is a lot of-
idea at the time.
It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you're contractually obligated.
Yes.
Hey, I wonder if this guy plays banjo like the real
Stone
Steve
Cold
Martin.
Steve Martin.
Stone Cold
Wow.
Steve Martin. Isn't
Wow.
that kind of
Da-da,
terrifying
da-da,
on his
da-da,
mildly. Yeah.
mildly
Da-da,
terrifying?
da-da.
Stone Cold Steve Martin.
Amy's just listening to all this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Amy.
Anyway, next.
Amy, have
Sure.
you laughed yet?
I have.
Yay!
I have.
Thanks.
Y'all are quite funny.
Good.
Thank you, Amy.
Amy, you're going to enjoy this one. I was so bored this weekend. I've been trying to get these two to tell me a Bible story for the past hour.
And it's a cucumber and a tomato.
Yes.
See,
Yeah.
isn't it way funnier when we describe it to
Yes.
you instead of reading it
Yes.
yourself?
Yes.
This is how
Yes,
memes are
definitely.
supposed to be done.
That's right.
Read.
Yes.
Forget the visual medium.
Forget the visual
Nobody needs
medium.
a visual.
I want to hear you describe it.
Okay, Amy,
Right?
you can relate to this, and I'm gonna let Jordan describe it in a minute. But you think kids today are stressed? We played stress.
I believe one of those is Operation, which is absolutely
Operation?
yeah, and
Oh,
Hungry Hippos.
Simon,
Yeah, Simon says.
Hungry Hippo.
What's the one in the top?
Perfection?
Perfection. That's right.
that was
Yeah.
the hardest
Did
one.
you play any of those, Miss Amy?
Yes, I did. I remember playing Operation for sure. Actually, I think I remember playing the Perfection one,
Yeah,
I did.
but definitely Operation.
Were they not intense? Like
they were.
They were.
kids
They were
think
very
they got
intense.
life stress. They
Yeah.
didn't. Have you ever officially not buzzed the operation? This is okay. He's dead.
I mean, he's dead.
He died.
This-
He died.
That was where
God didn't make me to be a surgeon. This
yeah.
is a parent.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, it was Operation was not a
Yes.
game that was for the faint-hearted. It
No.
could also kind of give you some shocks, you know,
Yeah.
yourself.
Mild shock.
Yeah, mild
Yeah,
shocking.
Yeah.
I don't think that would pass. I don't think anyone would actually, you know, I don't think the old school Operation game would actually pass any safety standards.
No, I
No.
don't think so.
Yeah.
Look
No.
at cartoons from back then. Do you
Yeah.
see how crazy they
Yeah.
are? There's a
Oh,
gun
yeah.
in every scene.
Yeah, it's
It would not fly
It was the
today.
best. Yeah, it was
Crazy.
so good.
It was
And
the
then,
best.
hey, I found this. This was from Steven's album. Steven's personal album.
Yeah.
Getting excited for the start of buffalo petting season.
Buffalo are
No.
Buffalo are kind and sweet creatures.
This
Buffalo are beasts.
This is from Steven's family album.
Yeah. So Steve-O, which member of your family is this?
This one is the well, let's just say we went to the Harmony Park Safari.
Yeah.
And this thing, the head is so big, you don't realize how big a buffalo's head is until it's completely inside your vehicle. And
you don't realize how big it is until it swallowed your child whole.
And you're sitting there mildly terrified, like, how am I going to get the buffalo's head out of my car?
The problem is you have a bucket of food in your lap. And the buffalo's just going to town. It's like, no, stop it.
Stop
it.
it.
So you try to move, but you don't want to rip his head off.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure that's exactly what would
slowly.
happen. Yeah,
Oh,
you
my
would
gosh.
rip his head off and not him ripping your head
It
off.
wouldn't be the horns gouging your eyes out.
By the way, have y'all been seeing that little meme that's been going around about 100 guys taking on one gorilla?
Yes.
Y'all been hearing
Wow.
about
The
that?
99.
Yeah, 100 guys taking on one
So
gorilla.
99 and
Yeah.
the last one comes, it's like the Undertaker.
Yeah.
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 Almost sent that.
What do y'all think? Do y'all think we three? How long do you think we three could last
Not
with a
very.
gorilla?
No.
Not very.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you something.
5 seconds.
I think I could dominate. I'm quick and I'm nimble.
There's a lot of things I'd use to describe you. Those are two that would not. Those would not be the ones.
I got Burger King coupons in my pocket.
Oh,
What do you
yeah.
mean? What do you mean I'm not quick and nimble? Who wants a triple Whopper?
Oh, yeah.
It's buy
Wow.
one, get one.
Wow.
That was very rude,
There's,
Seth.
there's
That's
a
a
lot
good
of
deal,
things
man.
I would describe you.
That was very rude, Seth. Steve-O's going to comfort me with a moon pie.
Whopper Wednesdays, man.
Whopper
It's a thing.
Wednesday. Oh, you know what? When I was a single man, I used to do Whopper Wednesday and I used to do Wolf Shirt Wednesday. So
that's-
I'd have a wolf shirt.
That's still on the
and
fence that you're single.
No.
You know?
No, man. Look, Jennifer locked this down, man. She locked it down, dog.
If Jennifer's real.
She's real.
We've gone how long
This
without
again? We're doing this again?
She's pregnant with my child.
Or is she?
Or is she?
That's what Seth's going to say.
Or
and then
is
you're going
she?
to say,
There's no
oh,
proof.
Or
well,
does
Sarah
she
is
exist?
programmed to have
There's-
another one
she's-
too. So, you know,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. How many kids is this for you? A baker's dozen,
Shut
Seth?
your mouth. 4.
Seth.
4.
I'm
Stop.
Gonna,
Four
no,
and no more, right?
I have, yeah.
No more.
Yeah, 'cause I don't know
I
if you-
wanted it to be 3 and no more,
Amy,
guys.
Amy,
Three and
Amy,
leave it be.
Amy,
Leave
you need
it
to
be.
listen to this. Seth, for months, Amy, he said, we're having 3 and that's it. No more. And then he tells me, oh, by the way, we're having a 4th one.
It's funny. You think you're in charge and you're
so
not.
what?
You know what? You're not wrong.
You know what
Yeah.
happened, though? You know what happened, though?
No, let's not.
Seth walked by his wife, and his wife was like, I could do this one more time. I could handle the offspring one more time. Look
Oh,
at that
wow.
look at that handsome man
Oh,
walking
my
around
God.
in his white beater.
Anyway,
bicycle
Amy,
sh-
you're about on.
Do you, Seth, do you walk around in bicycle shorts
No,
just around
never,
the house?
ever,
Is that what gets?
ever.
Is you
No.
and Sarah's just like,
No.
absolutely.
No.
Putting the kids to bed at 5.
No.
Let's go.
God, Jordan.
What? What?
17 seconds.
Yeah, I'm sure Miss Amy enjoyed that.
Oh, you want me to save this for on air?
yeah.
No
No
problem. We'll save this for on air. Good call. Good call, Steve-O.
5
Thank you.
seconds,
Thank
guys.
you, Steve-O.
Gonna
Appreciate
have some
it.
fun on the air now.
Man, what a great
not
time.
that kind of fun.
The FCA Moment of the Week.
We are joined, bless her heart, by Miss Amy Thaxton, who's been tormented and tortured.
I have been nothing but pleasant to
Right,
this woman.
okay, anyway.
Nothing but pleasant.
Yeah. Anyway, Miss Amy, we're so excited to have you. Thank you for calling for Fellowship of Christian Athletes.
Well,
That
thanks
is-
for having
That's
me.
what we're going
This
to
is
talk
exciting.
about.
Yeah. Unless you wanted to talk about
No,
something
we don't
else,
want to
Amy.
talk about any
you
of that.
steer the conversation however you want.
We're-
Whatever you bring up, I'll talk about it.
No.
No problem.
We're going to talk about Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and we so appreciate
Hey, do you need more athletes? He's got another one on the way.
Oh yeah, what Miss Amy. We appreciate what Miss Amy's bringing to the table today. So tell us what's going on in the wonderful world of Fellowship of Christian Athletes.
Well, next week, and you guys can join us, we have a men's power hour.
Whoa. Whoa.
Some fun, some food, some faith, and some fellowship at Baumhauer's.
Ooh.
And that'll be on Tuesday from 12 to 1.
I'm assuming
So we have that coming up.
Baumhauer's in Huntsville. Is that the one you're talking about?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Baumhauer's in Huntsville on
Rock and
Memorial
roll.
Parkway. So So you two need to come and join us.
Yes.
And bring some friends with you.
Absolutely.
So fun.
I'm
So-
Seth's only friend. So, but I have lots of friends. But I'm Seth's
Okay.
only friend. So
Okay, we can make room.
good job, Seth.
Whatever. Baumhauer's men's hour.
Yes, Men's Power Hour, 12 to 1, Tuesday, May 13th. Come and join us. And then, of course, we have our amazing sports camps coming up
Yes.
for ages 7 through 13. We're so excited to get the summer kicked off with all these, with all these
Oh
kiddos
yeah.
all
And how
summer,
many
so.
camps are y'all doing? How many camps y'all running?
We have 4 different camps.
Nice.
And then towards the end of the summer, we do 2 conferences, which are our power leadership training conferences for middle school, and then one for high school. So
Awesome.
we kind of tie those in with camp season, So
Love
yeah.
it.
That is so
Love it.
cool. And the kids, and just so everyone's aware, are sign-ups still going on, or has the roster's been finalized?
They are. Signups are still going on. We have the Madison East camp is our second camp that we have, and it's at Whitesburg.
Okay.
And it is actually, if you don't sign up by, I think it's 6:24 or 6:25 tonight,
Ooh.
then that camp will close and we'll start a waiting list. So that's good news to be able to move on to a waiting
You
list.
have
and
till
things like that.
6:25 tonight, ladies and
6:25.
gentlemen. Get your
Which one
kids
is
signed
that?
up. This is the second camp, the Whitesburg,
Okay.
Whitesburg
Yes,
campus.
at Whitesburg, yes.
Yeah.
But then all our other 3 camps, we still have room at those. So
Nice.
if you go to northalabamafca.org, you can definitely check out all the camps that we have going on.
Awesome sauce.
Wow.
Yeah.
Miss Amy, you were fantastic.
The summer
Oh,
is
thank you.
kicking off. The summer is kicking off.
That's
with,
right.
With a bang.
Yes.
A lot of kids camp, a lot of fun stuff going on.
My son went to the sports camp last year. Loved it.
You had a great
Loved
time?
it.
Awesome.
Oh my gosh, loved it.
Nice.
Loved it.
What sports did he do?
He
Or
did
which sport did he do?
basketball.
Basketball.
Yeah.
Okay, my son did too. He loved
He
it.
loved it. He thought he couldn't wait to get there in the morning.
Oh yeah, because
That's awesome.
it's a
That's
day
what we like
camp,
to
right?
hear.
These
Yeah.
are day camps, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
all day
Yes.
long. They get fed lunch as well.
Nice.
It's amazing.
You
You
know,
do have to feed the children. This is true, or they
Yes.
get very angry.
We like to feed the children.
Yes.
We do a lot of times. They have popsicles and all that kind of
Ooh.
good
No
stuff too while
hangry
they're with
kids.
us.
No hangry kids.
Yeah.
Angry.
No, we don't
Yeah.
need hangry.
No, we do not.
Well, Miss Amy, it was such an honor to have you. Thank you for tolerating us.
Thank you, Amy.
I
I don't know
Oh
who.
no, it was great.
I don't know why you said
appreciate you
tolerate. She loves
so
talking to
much.
me. Thank you,
Well, thank
Amy.
you guys, and good luck with both sets of kids here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's having one too.
I
so-
am having one.
His wife
awesome.
is.
Yes. Yes.
He's not.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I assume.
Yeah. Anyway, we are so glad to have you, Miss Amy. You have a wonderful day.
Okay, you guys too. Thanks a bunch.
Bye,
Bye.
Amy.
Bye.
She was just like,
I cannot
she just
believe-
rolled with it.
I cannot believe that you don't think I would make a good mother. That hurt my feelings.
I'm gonna say no.
I would make a fantastic mother.
No, you wouldn't.
No. I can't believe it. You're just handing out insults today like candy.
Something like that.
So,
Tell
yeah, I think-
Felicia says tell Jordan he doesn't want to get to eat because he
Felicia.
likes store-bought cheese.
This is that Felicia.
Oh yeah.
Felicia. Now wait a minute. Hold on, Felicia. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me. I want to break something down.
Oh
real quick.
God, here we
Are
go.
you bringing cheese? Is that
She
part-
does. It won't be your store-bought.
Why can't it? Well,
It
that's the
sounds
thing.
like she's brought the beef.
She's brought the beef and the cheese.
And the cheese.
So I'm gonna have to just eat the beef, but no cheese. Felicia's gonna be sitting over there guarding the charcuterie board with a claymore.
Meme of the week,
Meme of the
part
week!
two.
Part
Part
two?
two.
Okay, let's do it.
This is like Good Burger Part
Ah, how many Disney characters can you count?
Wow.
Quentin Ewers Wall. Look
Wow.
at that.
Sven,
Wow.
is that you?
Oh my God.
2. Wow, dang.
Spread.
I do see
That's like half of Lion King's opening roster right
exactly.
there.
I see Rafiki down there, bottom left.
Nah,
Just behind the couch.
Para mi cinema.
Zuzuku. Winyama.
This, can you say this? Here we go.
Can I
Ready?
say what?
Ready?
Ready?
Ready? Pew, pew, pew.
Lord of mercy.
Visual sound effect.
Can I say something about Princess Leia? I think that was every boy's first childhood crush because it was mine. It was one of mine.
Mine was Topanga.
You're lame. Princess Leia.
Topanga.
Princess Leia. I mean, don't get me wrong. Topanga was definitely up there, but Princess Leia.
Are we gonna have to make this into a poll and put it on Instagram?
Yeah,
Yes.
we need to.
Yeah.
Who was your first? Who was your first crush? Princess Leia, Topanga, or other? And I can't wait to hear what we get for other.
Right?
Fill in the blank. Comment. Next. Oh my God. Raccoons are saddle breaking feral and riding them into battle against the possums. The media probably won't cover this.
You know,
They never cover the important stuff.
Oh, dear God.
I think that
Can you
redneck
say that?
redneck news would cover it.
Oh, Steven.
We got Cletus out here in the
Steven,
field
that's fantastic.
With
You
a-
know that's good.
with a live
You
report.
know that's good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Moving on with the animals.
okay.
He'd be as happy as a seagull with a French fry.
Yeah.
This is true.
Yeah. Have y'all ever fed a seagull?
See, but you can't call the first rule is to not call them seagulls. You have to call them beach chickens.
Have you ever fed a beach chicken?
Yes,
Beach pigeons.
a beach
almost.
pigeon. Yeah, beach
Those
They-
pigeons.
things, they're hungry
They
all the
attract 50 billion others.
time. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they do.
It's
Yeah.
not. It's not
Uh-huh.
a good situation.
Yeah.
Oh, that's if you're at the beach. Now, if you're here on Lake Guntersville, try feeding the geese once in a while.
Oh, but
Ooh.
geese
They'll
are
start
mean.
congregating. Yeah.
Geese are mean.
Uh huh.
Geese.
mean.
Have you ever been hissed at by geese
I have.
at Lake
A
Guntersville?
goose?
Recently.
It's a goose.
It happens all the time.
Recently. You know me. I like. Oh, way to go, Seth. I like to live that thug life and go down to
Mess with the geese.
mess with the geese.
You know,
The goose, the great goose mother.
Great goose.
Mother Goose.
Mother goose. No,
great goose mother?
Great goose mother is better,
Oh
Okay.
my
and you know
gosh.
it.
Seagulls won't just stop at French fries, though. I've actually had one swoop down and like knock a Cuban sandwich out of my mouth
Man,
on the beach in Tampa.
No.
Man.
It was awful. I
That's
was
dirty.
devastated the entire time.
and
That's
you
a-
were in Florida,
That's
so
a
you
dirty
got,
bird.
You were in Florida, so you got a real Cuban sandwich.
Real one, yeah,
Yeah.
authentic.
Those are
With the Swiss cheese and the spiced pork and the
What
chewy
is-
bread.
oh yeah,
was till it stole it.
it's
from
so
you.
good.
Mm-hmm.
And then and then that beach chicken was like,
Yeah.
man,
Mine.
mine. Thank you for bringing this to me, Steve-O. I appreciate this. I was gonna order, but now I don't have to. When I was a kid, we slid down baking pans fresh out of the oven. Yeah, this is true.
Mm-hmm.
This is true.
Yes.
And if you would water
And
it,
it would hurt.
if you put water on it, it would help for like a minute.
Sizzle, sizzle.
And then it would get worse. It would somehow get worse.
Constant carpet
and your
burn,
skin,
basically.
your skin would stick to the slide, and the only way to get you off. I love
Skin.
this meme.
You sent
I
this.
know.
Did you? Was this a meme or did you really see it?
I didn't see it, but that's great.
Oh my
Isn't
God.
that great?
Treasured memories.
Thank you, Ross. Thank you, Ross, for reminding me.
Cousins.
Thank
Wow.
you, Ross. I need to send a wedding gift
Oh.
to my second and fourth cousin.
In
Oh my
Kentucky. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Kentucky. Oh, they're going to take it now.
I
huh?
u-
We're so used to taking it around here.
Listen, I used to see a shirt. It was one of my favorites. It
Mhm.
said Kentucky. 5 million people, 5 last names.
Whoa. Wow. A little.
That's
So
great.
Is this John Lovitz?
That's
This
great,
is John
yeah.
Lovitz, isn't it?
I may
Yes,
not
John.
give my wife butterflies anymore, but I definitely give her high blood pressure, which is basically the same thing.
I mean, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That's part of the joys of being married.
It is.
Yeah.
Is driving your wife crazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
With your hilarious jokes that she no longer finds funny
At all.
at all.
At all.
But apparently, all you got to do is walk around in bicycle shorts. That's what Seth does.
Oh my God. What a visual.
That's how to grow the family. You and James Dobson need to do a combo. Do a combo.
How are you bringing James Dobson into this?
Because he was focused on the family, and dear Lord, you're focusing on your family.
My gosh. Wow.
What?
Jordan's at it today.
Relentless today.
Oh my
I
God.
kept it all G-rated, okay?
Yeah, well,
I brought up a James Dobson. How you don't get more clean than James Dobson.
it's the way you used him.
I-
Me taking a break from my chores after folding 2 shirts.
do you think?
Oh my gosh.
Do you think James Dobson's going to call in? He's still alive, by the way.
I know.
Oh, he is, yeah.
He is still alive. He's
Adrian
like,
Rogers, you could talk about him all you want to.
he's like 98 years old.
Yeah.
Probably maybe not that old, but he's old.
Dr. Dobson.
Yeah, Dr. Dobson. Do you think he'll call in? Hey, do you have his phone number, Steve-O? You're a
Oh,
man.
I can find it.
You're a man who knows how to get things.
That's me. Gonna start eating healthy also,
Oh,
me.
are those some peanut butter cookies? over there?
Cookies!
Oh boy, I love cookies.
Yeah, it's a good day.
Yeah.
And then the genie looking at me after my first wish is give all blind people eyesight for 30 seconds. What?
We need to dig into that one. Dig a
Wow!
little deeper into
That's
that one.
heartless. Oh my gosh.
That's what makes it so,
So
great.
bad.
A good old yeah. Could you imagine like a genie shows up and they're like, what are your 3 wishes? I want to give all blind people eyesight. Oh, that's nice, but only for 30 seconds. Thumbs up, genie.
Wow. That's heartless.
It's brutal. It really is.
Where did you find that?
What? Here's my question: why haven't you found that yet? That's the real question
I
you
don't,
need to be
I
asking
don't know.
yourself.
Steven, I know you got a lot of funny stuff.
Yeah, I've got a few things to get to here.
I have so many questions for Jordan today.
Listen. All right, what is your first wish of a genie? If you find the magic lamp,
Oh, this is gonna be good.
what's your first wish?
You know,
sir?
everybody says it, and you couldn't do it, but more wishes.
You're gonna cheat the system, huh?
Yeah,
I think the genie's gonna zap you,
I think so.
turn you into a llama,
I think so.
like Cusco from Emperor's New Groove.
Like Cusco.
Oh yeah, Cusco, Cusco.
That was very good.
The poison for Cusco. Cusco's poison.
He's so
The poison chosen specifically to kill Cusco. Cusco's poison. That poison.
Why has Disney not picked you up yet?
Because that's just a Patrick Warburton impression. Why not
don't
hire
care,
Patrick Warburton?
like-
Although,
You
I
would be
got
cheaper.
I would be so much cheaper.
That's right.
That's the first thing on my resume. Cheaper than Patrick Warburton, and there's just a picture of me.
Pick
Well,
me.
he is cheaper than Patrick Warburton. How much
Yeah.
do we pay Patrick Warburton? We pay him about $1 million.
He'll do it for half.
He'll do it for half. In fact, you know what? I'll go ahead and settle it, Disney. I'll do it for $50,000, dog. I'll do it.
There you go.
I'll do it.
No royalties?
No,
Just
no,
one
no,
time?
No, you got to give me royalties.
Okay.
You got to give me some royalties,
All
but
right.
I'll do it for $50,000.
50 grand.
$50,000 and a free trip to
Disney.
Disney World.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You could go at like Disneyland.
Oh man,
You've
no,
probably
I
never
won't.
been to Disneyland.
I
before,
have
you?
actually been to Disneyland.
In California?
Yes, I've been to
Really?
Disneyland. Yeah,
What's it like?
it's not as good as Disney World.
Really?
They should have that on the sign.
Not as good
Not
as
as
Disney
good
World.
as Disney World. Go to Florida, it's better.
What about California Adventure? It's supposed to be.
Now, I did not go to California Adventure.
Okay.
I
It's
went
right next door.
Yeah,
right?
I just went to Disneyland.
Okay.
I mean, it was cool, but I really Disney World is by far the way cooler part.
Yeah.
Now, of course, I love Animal Kingdom. That's what I want to do when I go back to Disney World is go to Animal Kingdom. That's the coolest one. That's absolutely the best part because it's got all the animals.
Yeah.
And you can ride the rhinos
I've only.
and the feral hogs.
You can ride the rhino.
Why would you want
well,
to?
they don't. Well, they don't. They frown upon it. You can tell they don't like it.
You can doesn't mean you should, right?
Did you know?
It's
Here's
frowned upon.
here's a. You
But
can
we'll
te-
do it anyway.
You can tell they don't like it, but what are they going to do? I'm took over for Patrick Warburton. They can't fire me. Anyways, did you know
I'm
that?
so much cheaper.
Yeah, cheaper than Patrick Warburton, right there, front and center on the resume.
You could wear the shirt when you're doing the
Cheaper.
voice. I'm so
I'm
much
cheaper than Patrick Warburton, and I sound just like him.
Yeah.
So see,
Yeah.
see,
Yeah.
oh yeah, Cusco.
We were talking a little bit about popsicles earlier.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
about him?
What about him?
I'm gonna start.
What about them
start
pop-
off with my really
pop
quirky,
cycles?
really dark kind of.
Oh
my
see,
gosh, here we
now
go.
we're talking.
Cringe
I
kind of
like the
videos.
dark.
Yeah,
Do the dark.
it's gonna make you cringe just a little bit. Okay, have you ever thought about how they're made? How
Oh, Lord.
popsicles are made? Now remember, we looked at how toothpaste was made not too long ago.
Ooh, that sounded terrible.
It was turtles.
turtle.
Were you here for that?
Yes.
I did not.
You
I was
weren't
not here for that. I was
I
not
was
here for that.
definitely here for that.
So turtles, yeah, that's where toothpaste
Turtles
comes
all the
from.
way down.
Yeah,
Oh, here we go.
I'm glad it was not a real one because that's not really where it comes from. But anyway, where on earth does a popsicle come from? Well, let's take a look.
Let's take a look.
Now,
Let's
keep
find
in
out.
mind, I was thinking about this. How am I gonna open this up? This is the sustainable way of
Mhm.
making sure that all the ingredients are still there. We're not
Yeah.
using them up, right?
Yes.
Per se, it's still going to be there because
Mhm.
Absolutely.
well, here you'll see.
Here we go.
Throwing up in my mouth. That is the grossest thing. Not only have I seen today,
That was so great.
that is the grossest thing I've seen
It was the chocolate for me.
in the last 2
Draining.
weeks.
I've got more coming.
Oh, good.
Oh my
good.
gosh.
Oh, good. That was great.
I thought you'd
I
like
just
it.
want to
Steve-O.
throw up in my mouth.
Steve-O, more like that, friend.
Okay.
That's what we need.
No.
We can do that.
This
We
is
can
the
do that.
kind of stuff we need. This is the kind of stuff that we just need.
Right?
It's as bad as that meme.
No,
Like,
man. This meme?
Yeah.
This meme's delightful. You're giving all the blind people vision for 30 seconds. It could be worse. It could be never. You know?
Yeah.
But you're doing it. So your first wish, you're telling me your first wish would be more wishes.
Yes.
Steve-O, what about you?
Ooh. I've never. It's been a while since I thought of this.
Yeah, what would you do?
My goodness.
Answer us on Facebook, right? Yeah.
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 So what would you
Tell
wish
us.
for? Your first wish, Genie. And the the more like giving blind people eyesight for 30 seconds, the better. The more like that, right? Right? We want more answers like that.
That's heartless.
Seth.
What would you do, Jordan?
Ooh, endless pizza.
Oh, that's
Oh.
really good.
Yeah, an endless slice of pizza.
I think it would have to be a slash. It'd
Yeah.
have to be a twofer on that one. Endless pizza / very high metabolism.
Oh yeah. Now
You
Yeah.
don't wanna get tired of
Yeah.
eating all the pizza, right?
Steven.
You gotta
Yeah,
think about things.
Can
like
you
this.
can you combine wishes? That's one. I'm wondering, would that count as 2 wishes, or just if you said it fast enough? Do you think the genie would get confused?
Yeah, it'd be a one. It'd be a combo.
Yeah, he'd be a 1 combo.
It'd be-
Yeah,
it'd be a combo. wish.
endless pizza, and then I mean, I don't know. After that, I mean, I'm pretty happy with the endless pizza.
Endless
I'd have to
pizza,
think about
okay.
the other ones.
Oh,
you
I know
know.
what I'd want.
What would you want?
The ability to transport anywhere I want to
Yes.
go at any
Oh,
time.
nice.
Like
That's
this.
solid.
Yeah.
That's solid.
It's biblical.
It is biblical.
It is. It
It's
A
happened.
lot of people
biblical.
don't know that verse, but it's
Yeah.
in there.
What's the verse? Go ahead and tell us.
Oh, it's Philip and the Ethiopian eunuch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that little story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he
Love
just zaps to somewhere else.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
eunuch comes up out of the water after being baptized,
And he's
all of a
gone.
sudden Philip is gone
He's
to
gone.
a town like 20-something miles away.
Yeah.
So teleportation's a thing.
We've
It
all-
is.
It is biblical. Teleportation.
16 seconds.
Yeah.
You guys want to do some clutch?
Let's do some
Yeah.
clutch.
All right.
Only if you hold my hand
Nope.
while we do clutch.
No.
Can you do that?
No.
I don't interdigitate. Don't make it weird.
We're not locking fingers or anything. We're
It
just
was
holding
it was
hands.
me
Holding
that made
hands.
it was me that made it weird.
That's
Yeah.
it. It was you who made it strange. Quit being weird.
Here we go, guys.
them.com. The clutch moment.
Together.
Together.
That's what we're actually talking about.
Well, what do you
Right.
know?
There you go.
A happy accident.
Yes.
People who are just joining us don't really know what you're talking about right now.
Seth. I asked Seth if while we did clutch, if he, would lightly caress my hand.
No.
And he said no.
No. Absolutely
But
not.
but not. I didn't want to make it weird. I wasn't making it weird.
Like you did.
It's not. It's
It's
like
just
the same
nice.
as holding
Oh
hands
my gosh.
when you
Okay,
play.
let's
It's a
move
nice-
forward.
It's a nice thing to do for a friend, Seth.
Well,
Henniger.
anyway, it is God's nature that we be unified. And it
Agreed.
was such a big deal. It was one of the last things that God spoke of before he was crucified in John. John chapter 17, 20 through 24, Jesus says, as he's in the Garden of Gethsemane, he says, I am praying not only for these disciples, but also for all who will ever believe in me through their message. I pray that they will all be one, just as you and I are one. As you are in me, Father, and I am in you, and may they be in us, so that the world will believe you sent me. I have given them the glory you gave me, so they may become one as we are one. I am in them, and you are in me. May they experience such, this is what I want you to get, perfect unity, that the world will know that you sent me, and that you love them as much as you love me. Father, I want these whom you have given me to be with me where I am. Then they can see all the glory you gave me because you loved me even before the world began. So if God's last prayer before being arrested and crucified said this, that the unity then unity is a pretty powerful and foundational thing for Jesus, right?
Oh, yeah.
So how can we be together? How can we unify? And I want to do this, asking about being together. First thing I want to say is, do I have grace for others? I don't know if you've ever heard this statement. I heard it recently. Opposites attract, but then opposites attract, then they attack. Right? I don't know if you've heard that version of it, but
I don't think I have, but
I like
rings
that
true
statement.
Sometimes.
This is usually referring to dating or marriage, but this can apply to other relationships too. And Romans 12:9-10 says, don't just pretend to love others, really love them. Hate what is wrong, hold tightly to what is good. Love each other with genuine affection and take delight in honoring each other. So my question to you, Jordan, is when someone else is not like you and doesn't think or act like you, how do you have grace for them? And I'm not talking about a sin issue. I'm talking more of a personality.
Well,
different.
You have to obviously understand that as ministers of the gospel, as we are, we're going to come across a lot of different people.
Yes.
And we're going to come across people that we mix really well with.
Yeah.
And we're also going to come around people that we don't necessarily mix well with.
Yeah.
And that's just how life works.
Yes.
But to also understand that everyone, if this person that you quote unquote don't mix well with, if this person is a believer in Christ, then they have a purpose within the body of Christ.
Yeah.
And you need to find that and nurture that and let them. You might have to just let them do their thing and just be like, hey man, this is your ministry. You take it, or this is what I want you to do for this ministry.
Yeah. And
I think you'd be really good at it. And sometimes they're really good at it, and sometimes it's not their wheelhouse, and that's okay.
Yeah.
But we have to be gracious and let people learn. We can oftentimes be very, very hard on those who don't get something as quick as we think they should.
Yeah.
And in ministry, that can kill someone's confidence, and we don't want to kill their confidence in the Lord. We want to be unified. We want to have a unified front, even though, some people aren't going to be your best friend. You don't have to be best friends with everybody in ministry.
No.
You don't have to be. It's not going to happen. But you do have to. You do have to honor them, and you do have to treat them with respect, obviously.
Yeah.
And realize that they do have a purpose in the body of Christ if they are a Christian.
That's good. So my second question is, how does being unified help me grow as a person? And I'm using this term, I don't know if you've ever heard it, it's one my parents always use, brother or sister sandpaper, right?
Yeah.
And I have learned, and the Bible refers to this, iron, is...
Sharpens iron, yeah.
Yeah, iron sharpens iron as one man sharpens another, and it's not talking about the delightful, wonderful love that we have for it. It's talking about how we shave each other's edges off, basically.
Sure.
And so... I believe God always puts a brother or sister sandpaper in our life, but it's to make us better, right?
Yeah.
So has God ever gifted you with a brother or sister sandpaper, Jordan?
Oh, yes, and I'm naming names. I'm kidding. No, I'm not.
Don't start dropping.
No, of course. I mean, there have been times where, this didn't necessarily happen in ministry, but in school projects, you would get put with somebody, and you're like, why did the teacher put me and this person together?
Why do you hate me?
Yeah, why did this happen?
Yeah.
But you learn a lot about yourself in those moments. And in ministry, sometimes you're given someone who is willing to help, but they think of different ways to help. They think outside of the box. In other words, outside of your box.
Yeah.
And you have to allow that to happen. And that's meant to make you more and more open to the idea that, hey, my way of doing ministry is not necessarily the only way to do it. Someone else is going to have to kind of find their way.
Yeah.
And how but as if we are unified on the gospel, then okay.
Yeah.
Let's make it work.
Yeah. Yeah. So if I'm unified, am I able to make a bigger difference?
Oh yeah, of course.
And each and every one is one. I think each and every person is one made different than the other. 2 serves a different person, a different purpose, and 3 can affect groups that other people cannot.
Yeah.
Like Jordan has friends that I don't have. He speaks to groups I'll never even see.
Yep.
You know, and the same with me. So, but the question is, do each of us bring something different to the Christian table?
Of course. There's, I mean, it's the famous, it's the famous story in the Bible where Martha is trying to get Mary to help her serve.
Yeah.
But in reality, Martha's not necessarily asking Mary to do anything terrible. She's just, Martha is serving the way that she knows how to serve, and Mary is serving the way that she knows how to serve.
Right.
We don't need to be so busy like Martha that we forget to sit at the feet of Jesus.
Yeah.
In the same way, though, on the other side of the coin, we don't need to be so busy with our nose in our Bible that we forget to actually go out in the world and serve the world.
That's good. And
so everyone has their own place in the body of Christ, and we each bring something different to the table. I mean, the what's the fella's name who does The Chosen? What's that guy's name? Dallas Jenkins. That's right,
yeah.
The Dallas Jenkins. Yeah. I think about running a movie set or a television set, and that sounds like the most stressful, awful job ever, having to be a director. But to him, it's right up his alley. Well, I'm assuming it's right up his alley. He's doing it, so I'm assuming he has a passion for it of some sort. So he's doing that, and he brings that to the body, and that's something that not a lot of people have.
Yeah.
And again, I'm not trying to get into a big theological discussion about The Chosen or anything. I'm just saying, like, Dallas Jenkins has a particular set of skills, like Liam Neeson from Taken, only it's directing Christian, TV shows.
Right.
And just because your talents don't look like everyone else's talents doesn't mean that God can't use you.
Yeah.
And you just have to embrace, hey, this is the way God made me. What am I supposed to do with this? What am I to do with this talent? How can I serve the body of Christ with this?
Yeah.
And be unified and understand that my what God has gifted me is going to be very different than what God has gifted you, but we're unified in that, hey, we got to get the gospel out there. So whether it's crunching numbers, directing a TV series, or just simply standing up and preaching, we have to be unified and giving the gospel to the world.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Hey, God, we come to you today, and we ask that you would help us to be unified. You'd help us to be together as Christians and serve you in such a mighty way. God, be with us the rest of this week in your holy and awesome name. Amen.
Amen. That was a chipmunk.
Like David danced.
Spirit of the Lord.
Spirit of the Lord.
Let's talk about something. Can we talk about something?
Video.
You want to talk about a video?
I want to talk about a video.
Let's talk about something. What do you want to talk about?
Steven?
I want to talk about Guntersville's own Michael Jackson.
Yes. Okay. Let's talk about that.
That hangs out at the. Is it the Riverview or Lakeview? Lakeview, Lakeside. It's that convenience store right in front of Publix.
Yes.
In Guntersville.
Yes.
I'm telling you, I passed them twice today because I got a delicious sub sandwich from Publix. By the way, Publix. Another banger of a chicken tender sub. Just another one. Just thumbs up.
They're good at it.
They're so good at it. They are amazing.
Where shopping is a pleasure.
Yes, it is, Stephen.
It is a pleasure. They're very nice to you. They come in as soon as you walk in. They're like, "Hey, would you like a back rub? Would you like a sticker?" And I'm like, "Ooh, both."
Okay.
Wait, is that not your experience?
Is it a regular sticker or is it a scratch and sniff?
It's a scratch and sniff Publix sticker.
Here's a balloon.
Yeah, here's a balloon.
You want a pen to put on?
Yeah, here's a pen.
Yeah.
Here's nice things. Here's some flowers. It's so nice.
Here's a balloon.
Publix is great. Anyways, your Guntersville's Michael Jackson is hanging out in front of the Lakeview. And I saw him twice because I pulled into Publix, and I was like, "Who is that? What is that? What is going on?" I just saw
Jordan almost brought him to the show.
I saw a flurry of movement. What is that? Doth Michael Jackson?
He said, "I saw a flurry of movement."
Doth Michael Jackson be on that street corner in Guntersville? And so I got my sandwich and went to my resurrected. What happened to him? What?
Okay. Anyway.
What?
Anyway.
You're telling? No, he's living. He's fine.
He is not.
Okay.
Anyways, like Elvis is still alive.
Yeah, he's still alive. I after I got out of Publix, I was like, I've got to take the long way around. so I can get a good look at this guy.
You're like, I need to
have
see more.
I have to see this.
I
yeah.
need to see my. You
I
know
need
what?
to see-
What I would think
Yeah.
seeing you do is pull up on that side thing by his car in Lakeview. Watch
Yeah.
him the whole
Yeah.
time you're eating your sandwich.
Yeah.
That's-
I should have. And not blinked one time. Just kept eye contact.
Yeah.
You sure do dance pretty.
Uh-huh.
Look, so I took the long way around, and I got to give my man credit. I really do. I got to give him credit. He had his Venmo name out there, but
Yeah.
I didn't notice it until I got right up on there. Else I send him like $5 or something.
Yeah.
But I I drove right past him, and he looked right at me and he smiled, and I was like, this dude's out here because he loves it. He's probably not making $10. He's out here because he's like the dream. This is the dream, everybody. I want to dance like Michael Jackson, and I want to entertain the people of Guntersville. That's the dream.
And Buddy does.
Buddy, he has done it. He has achieved the dream.
Steven.
That's the dream. You're doing what you want. You're off the grid. We know your Venmo.
He's very much on the grid.
We know your Venmo. We don't know where you live. We don't know where you live. He could live right there in the Lakeview convenience store.
Steven, you know this is a great story.
It is.
Oh!
So, guys,
I
Let
wonder,
me just send Jordan out there.
I wonder if he
like
sings.
on side.
Here's my question. I don't
Interview.
know. He didn't have a microphone, so I don't think he sings. I
No,
think
he's
he
got
just...
a fake microphone.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Now, wait a minute. No, wait, hold on. Are we sure that's fake? Do we know if he actually sings like Michael Jackson, or does he try?
No idea.
Oh! Hey, pretty baby with the high heels on. That would be awesome, man.
What do you think,
Man,
Steven?
Lakeview does not know what hit him.
right?
Lakeview convenience store.
They got blessed.
Yeah, they got blessed. That's why my chicken sandwich from Publix tasted so good today.
Yeah.
Because the secret ingredient was a little moonwalk.
Oh!
It's just. And he's my dude loved.
Is the girl here?
Are they here?
Yeah.
Are they here?
We
I don't
need
know.
to ask
I
them.
think
They're
one
from
of them
Guntersville
is.
too,
I'll go
right?
check
Yeah.
and see.
I
We-
need to know. Yeah,
we need to ask them
discuss
if they.
this.
We need to ask them if they have seen Guntersville, Michael Jackson scoot
You
backwards.
are not blessed enough if you live in Guntersville and have not seen
Look.
the Guntersville Michael Jackson.
Look, but here's the thing, though, is that he was, he's actually in the grass.
Yeah.
I don't know how many dance moves you can do in the grass. Mind you, I didn't really get a whole look at like his setup, but I just saw the board with like his Venmo name on it.
Yeah.
And then I didn't see like any sort of like it can't be-
Identification.
No. It can't be easy to dance on grass. Most of the time, if you're doing that, you got like pieces of cardboard down.
Right.
Maybe I'm wrong,
Yeah.
but I didn't see anything like that.
I
so
need you to go on site and interview him. for
if homeboy is moonwalking on grass, my appreciation for his talent just elevated like 10 notches, dog.
me.
It's hard to moonwalk on a slippery surface.
Yeah.
It's really hard to moonwalk on grass. I'm assuming. I don't know of many moonwalkers out there.
Wow.
But do you remember? There was a video game like for the Sega Genesis called Michael Jackson Moonwalker. Do you remember that?
Who? Moonwalker?
Yeah, it was a video game. It was like a Sega Genesis Super Nintendo
I
video
do.
game. Yeah,
He used to be the thing.
he was.
He was the thing.
He was the thing.
Yeah.
The thing.
Well, Free Willy did it for him.
Ooh, ooh,
If Thriller wasn't good,
Because then we discussed this off air, but it's genius. If you've never seen Free Willy is the tale, the amazing tale of a young boy getting an orca out into the wild
Saving
again.
an orca.
Saving an orca
You know what
from
I've learned
captivity.
about orcas
What
since
have you-
then? Because I felt pity for them in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Orcas are the only predators
Yeah.
of the great white shark.
Mm-hmm.
They work as a team
Yep.
and literally beat up great white sharks.
They're the raptors of the sea. Because raptors work in team too.
Why does that not terrify us?
Oh, it does terrify me. But Free Willy changed all that. I mean, imagine if they Imagine if they had like a Velociraptor movie called, Free Jake the Velociraptor.
Free Jake.
Yeah, Free Jake.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden Velociraptors are like, seen as like these cute little creatures, but in reality they will eat you. And an orca will do the same thing.
In the most modern Jurassic Parks.
Yeah. Yeah.
The raptors are, he trains them.
Yeah.
He
trains them. They're kind of cute and cuddly in a sense. They're kind of heroes.
Yeah.
So that's going to fool a lot
Steven,
of children.
we were talking about orca whales.
Yeah.
Okay. Killer whales. Orcas.
Oh, yeah.
So we grew up thinking these sweet, innocent
Free Willy.
whales.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
Hey, Steve-O.
And we love these whales because of Shamu and stuff.
Steve-O,
What?
this unlocked a core memory for me.
All right.
In my VHS copy of Free Willy,
Yes.
I remember there was a little purple insert that said, "Please stop calling orcas killer whales." Do you remember that?
Don't remember that.
No.
I remember that was in my movie, and I was like, "But they are killer whales." But I guess they were trying to get away from that, and then didn't Shamu kill somebody?
Yes. So anyway, point. The killer whales have killed people.
Yeah.
Follow up.
Yeah.
Great white sharks only have one predator.
Yeah.
The killer whale.
Yeah, the killer whale.
Okay.
Yeah. So
why do we feel so free to get in there with a killer whale?
Because Michael Jackson sang about it.
Okay.
And you're like, if Michael Jackson, if they didn't eat scooting back Michael Jackson, then they're not going to eat me. I
mean, what kind of things do we have to be afraid of here locally?
Yeah.
I haven't seen any alligators in Guntersville Lake.
Apparently geese.
Geese.
There's one other thing I bet you haven't thought of.
What is it?
It's one other thing.
Is it?
I'll let them tell you.
Hey! Hey, get out of there quick!
Wow, what's wrong?
There's huge snapping turtles. Come on!
Yes. Wow.
Snapping turtles.
Wow. They're even more terrifying in person.
Right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Get out of there. They're snapping turtles.
Steven, I sent the...
They'll snap your toe off.
We're
They
talking
actually
about
will.
going backwards.
Sure.
Yeah.
The Shaquille O'Neal commercial.
Oh, yeah.
Could you imagine?
This is hilarious.
When he was in school, I hear he wasn't really that great of an athlete.
No.
It took him a while to develop into what he became, of course.
Yeah.
But could you imagine being Shaq and not getting on any team? Like when you pick teams during PE?
No.
That's craziness.
No.
Yeah.
I love Shaq.
But we found actual video evidence of it.
Here it is.
I'll take Isabella. Miles. Come on, Shaq. What are you doing?
That's my move. Isabella, can I have a piece?
Sorry, Shaq. I don't have enough.
What's this?
Sweet, I'm Romeo. Yes, I'm Juliet.
Tree number 3.
That's a great commercial.
He would be a great tree number 3.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's a great commercial.
I really like it when a guy like Shaq, who's like so popular, and is obviously like almost a brand within himself, he's able to kind of poke fun of himself and laugh. Like you don't really see Michael Jordan doing a commercial like this.
Yeah.
You don't really see that.
He's kind of out there.
Yeah. Michael Jordan kind of doesn't really have that. And I understand you don't have to do that.
He's too serious.
Yeah, Michael Jordan's way too serious. At least he kind of gives off that vibe. Now, even when he was in Space Jam,
he was serious.
Yeah, Michael Jordan didn't really like poke fun at himself or anything like that.
Shaq is a funny guy.
Yeah, Shaq's just one of those guys who's just funny. My dad took me and my brother to see Space Jam in theaters, and my dad only laughed when Bill Murray was on the screen, which, to be fair, as an adult, Bill Murray is probably the best part of that movie. Mm-hmm. We love Space Jam, but it's not a good movie if you watch it now. Like
Space
you're like,
Jam.
this is not very good. Bill Murray's the best part. He is by far the best part.
Yeah.
So this last week, I think they had the Kentucky Derby.
Yeah, they did.
Uh-huh.
They sure did.
Churchill Downs.
Churchill Downs, but
I found my own Kentucky Derby that I just.
Here we go.
right.
I feel like we could appreciate.
Here we go. Here we go. Satellite radio.
All the way from Emerald Downs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that a grandma? That must
Yeah,
be a
this
grandma.
is the grandparent derby.
Oh, dang.
This is amazing.
I did it. The prize is a pack of Werthers.
I'm going to celebrate with some rich chocolate Ovaltine.
Oh, boy.
I want to make a comment. It turned out to be a video, Stephen, but
Yeah.
my wife does this to me all the time.
All right.
Oh, what was it?
Let's
And
hear
it's-
it.
When you get in your
Oh.
car,
I know.
does your wife do this to you? Okay, we're all tall guys.
We
We're
are.
not small little men.
We are
okay?
not.
And if
Right.
you are, we have nothing against you. But in this moment,
But could you reach something for us on the bottom
that's
shelf?
right.
My back
So,
hurts.
Follow up.
Follow up.
Almost this happened to me this morning. Every time I get in after my wife, it's like this.
It's the seat, isn't it?
That's the seat.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was more of a graphic than anything else.
Okay.
I didn't pull it
Yeah,
because
okay.
it had music
Beautiful.
I couldn't use.
Ah,
It's all good.
Okay.
way to
Okay.
go, Seth.
But having to scoot the seat forward.
Yeah.
That's-
I've
and the
got-
mirror and the wheel.
I've
how
gotten
the
to
wheels
where
tilted. Yeah.
I've gotten to where I just don't even do it. Like if I'm not unless I'm driving for like several hours, if I'm just getting gas for her,
Yeah.
then I'm just going to be miserable for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
funny.
It's just how it is. You just got to but see Seth, so you're 6'4", right?
Yes.
6'4". So do you have to buy like tall shirts, like the extra large
Yes.
tall or whatever?
So
yeah.
here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
I have to go to you got the big and tall section.
Yeah.
And I know everybody says they want to be tall, but there's not a lot of selection
No,
in
there's
that
not.
section.
No, there's
Am
not.
I wrong, guys?
No.
Not at all.
There's
Like-
not.
And so it's kind of
Cuz
depressing.
I'm
a little
6'2".
bit.
I'm 6'2", and I'm kind of on like it depends on the brand of shirt.
Well, I'm not the skinniest guy in the world, but I'm not like
How you
But-
you look
no.
beautiful,
but
Seth.
what I'm saying is,
Don't be so hard on
no.
yourself.
But I got to get the tall
yeah.
because I don't know about you guys. Even if you get the 2X, it like shrinks up above your
Mhm.
belly, and
Yeah.
it's. I
Mhm.
mean, that's not a good image.
I never put my shirts like that in the dryer. I always put them on a drying rack.
Because they do like
'Cause
they're
they'll
Yeah.
sideways,
draw up.
Yeah,
not
yeah.
because they're not long enough.
Exactly.
I have to get 2 extra large tall now is basically what I have to buy in order to fit comfortably in a shirt.
Right.
Yeah.
Like or it's but see Walmart kind of sort of has started carrying
Steven,
some tall
I think
stuff.
they're here.
Well, one of them's here. I don't know if
One
the
of
other
them.
one's here yet.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
We're 1 for 2. That's not a bad
Sophie
batting
right now
average.
is hanging out in the
Sophie!
green room. She's watching live.
Sophie!
She got some
Sophie!
pizza in there.
Pizza!
Okay, so I love my truck because it sounds mean,
It does.
Yeah.
right?
It does. It does.
But exactly. So
It's beautiful.
how about electric vehicles though?
No, they
They
don't make a noise.
sound mean at all. In fact, here's what it might sound like.
Yes.
There you go.
Follow up, and
That
I know Elon would be upset with me.
Steve-o.
I don't like Cybertrucks.
Steve-O,
Right?
I want to tell you something.
I just don't think
That
they
was
look that great.
that was a really dumb video, but that was also right up my alley.
I figured it would
Like
be.
it was right up my alley. Like
Yeah.
that's the kind of humor that I need.
Mhm.
That's what this
It do it for you.
it did.
Yeah. Yeah.
I there's a Cybertruck in Fort Payne.
Yeah?
There is.
Okay.
I see it all the time.
Now,
It's-
I've seen one that's been wrapped. Like
Yeah.
it's got the professional wrap on it.
Yeah.
And it looks amazing. The coolest one I've ever seen was an Arab.
The
An
Cybertruck.
Arab, there's
Yes.
one in Arab. That's so
one in
weird
Arab.
that a Cybertruck's in Arab
Right?
and then one's in Fort Payne. I go to Birmingham and Huntsville, I don't see a single one.
Right.
But in Fort Payne, Alabama,
Yeah.
there's one there, and apparently there's one in Arab.
Okay, so these weird cravings that your wives now
Yes.
are having.
Oh yes.
Are we talking about like
Seth? My wife is pregnant. Did you know?
If she exists, yes,
if
I
she
did.
exists, Seth, is there something you'd like to tell the class about your wife?
My wife is pregnant also.
What?
Yes.
When
Yes.
does she due?
October 25th.
We are
27.
We're due October 6th. We have to have joint birthday parties for the boys.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, I'm going to have to do it. You must let me decorate the nursery.
What is that from?
That's from Father the Bride
Yes,
too. That's
it is.
Franck.
It
That's
is
Franck.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Look who decided to get up. Look. With the like, so my birthday is October 4th, and my son is going. His due date is October 6th. So I mean, like, we're looking at like, and then your son is supposed to be born. Is it a boy, or do y'all know?
We don't know what it is.
Oh, we don't
yet.
know yet. Okay.
We got an idea, but we're not for sure.
We're not for
Are
sure.
you going to find out, or are you going to wait?
No, we want to find
Okay.
out.
You want to find
Some
out?
people still don't want to find out.
Yeah.
It's like,
So
I'm not that guy.
Yeah.
I'm not that guy. I don't want that noise.
Yeah.
I need to know. But anyways, if you have a son or a girl, that's fine.
Do you
but-
know what you're having?
Yes, a boy.
Okay.
Yeah, boy. Yeah.
name picked out already?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Tank.
Georgian Tank.
Georgian
You
Tank.
There
name
we
him
go.
Tank?
Yeah. Huh?
Really?
Yeah, Tank.
Awesome.
Really?
Tank McDaniel. We're gonna double name. We're gonna double up the last name.
Double.
Yeah, we're
Double
gonna
it up.
double up the last name. Tank
Double it up.
McDaniel. What's your middle name? McDaniel. What's your last name? McDaniel. Your
It's
first
Tank
name?
McDaniel with the 2 above it.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. It's
Squared.
Yeah. It's those little tiny
Who are
twos.
you naming him Tank after?
Me.
Okay. Tank is not your name.
What's wrong with that?
Whatever, man.
Anyways, the name the name of the boy is Henry.
Ooh.
Okay.
Henry.
Henry.
So King George and King Henry we went
I like
very
it.
regal.
There you go.
Very,
I like
very
it.
kingly names.
What's the middle name?
Worthington. Worthington is my mother's maiden name.
Wow.
And if it was because my mother passed away from cancer a few
You
years ago.
sound very sophisticated.
Why, thank you.
Your
I
children
appreciate
do.
that.
Your
My-
children.
Henry Worthington McDaniel.
Your children, not you.
Henry Worthington McDaniel. Yes.
That sounds like a British
There needs to be a
royal.
proclamation
Oh.
with that name.
And presenting to the court,
There we go.
King Henry Worthington McDaniel the Fourth.
Mhm.
And then he comes walking in with a big old nice.
Da,
Yeah.
da, da,
Yeah,
da,
it's
da,
good.
da, da.
Da 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 da. No, he comes into the Free Willy theme song.
Yes.
Ooh. Now we're talking.
Yeah.
No, we got this.
It's so funny we're talking about this because it was on this day in history. I believe it was 2003.
What?
What? Hold on.
2003.
Hold on. Not 2003. It was
Were our guests
20
even born in
It was
2003?
2023. Hold on one second. Let me double check.
Double
No,
check.
they weren't.
Double check
let's
for
see.
us.
My guess is Sophie's not that old.
My guess.
No.
No.
Let's see.
Sophie, if you can hear us, head
Yes.
on in. I want to see you.
So-
It was this
Sophie!
day
Just
in
come on down.
2023, the first British coronation in some 7 decades. Charles III and
Oh, yeah.
Camilla were crowned king and queen.
Charles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Charles. Yeah,
The
King
third.
Charles.
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 Interesting
Charles.
stuff.
Charles.
And Camilla.
King Charles and
Charles.
Queen Camilla.
There it is.
Yeah.
Sean Connery.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all remember Princess Diana dying?
Sad.
Well, all right. This took a turn.
It was sad.
Very
It
dark.
was
turn.
sad. It was
I
sad.
apologize. It was on my
Almost.
heart.
But anyways,
Hey, I was going somewhere.
Go
Go ahead,
if we were
Steven.
gonna if we were
Drive the ship, man.
gonna drive the ship straight into that iceberg,
I was
baby.
talking about those late night cravings.
Yeah.
Right? Okay,
Yes.
so do you ever have a late night craving?
Me?
Absolutely.
It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
you wake up and you need the sugary goodness of some kind of good cereal.
Uncrustables.
Oh,
That's my
Uncrustables.
go-to right
Okay.
now.
All right, well,
Uncrustables right now.
Does this
dog.
ever happen to you when it comes to cereal? You try your best, and it all of a sudden,
Oh! yes.
yeah.
That's why you got to crunch the bag a little bit.
Right?
I can
Get it.
honestly say, I don't know if I've ever had a 3 a.m.
Craving for cereal.
craving for any kind of food.
Are you? Do
Whoa.
you wake up at 3?
Yes, I've done that a lot.
But you're not
lately.
hungry.
No.
Or you're not
I
hungry?
just want to go back to sleep.
Just want to go back to sleep.
Okay.
yeah.
So what do you do? What is your routine to get back to sleep then?
Oh,
If you wake up at 3?
not much I can do. Lord, I don't know about you. I like lay there and think about my life. Like,
Your
I'm
whole
like,
life,
stop.
your entire life.
Bad is when you
Stop.
wake up that early and you have to go to the bathroom.
Yes.
So you get your phone and you put the flashlight on like the lowest setting possible.
Yes.
And you make your way to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And
Nah,
try not to wake up too much,
Nah, bro.
so you can go back to sleep.
Nah, bro.
That's-
What?
that's true.
I like to kick everything while I'm walking around.
Oh, okay.
So I will wake up.
Break
the wife.
every toe on
yeah.
his foot.
So that way I let my wife know, hey, I need some help here.
Yeah. Hey, I shouldn't be the only one up. You should be awake too.
You be awake too. If I have to suffer, so do you.
Yeah.
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 But Jennifer wakes up a lot in the morning and she'll ask me for like she's getting the nighttime cravings a lot. So she'll show up, she'll wake up and she'll like, I need a cookie, I need smoking a pancake, stuff like that. Are you listening to me?
Yes.
You are not.
Yes, I am.
You did not react
I need
at all
a cookie.
to smoking a pancake, cigar and a waffle.
She does not.
Brewski and a burrito.
No, she doesn't. No,
She's
she
a good
doesn't.
mom other than the smoking.
Yeah.
She's a great mom.
Other than the smoking.
Other than the smoking.
That's hilarious.
Not cigarettes, just cigars.
Oh my gosh.
She's a tough woman.
Yeah, I mean,
You're gonna tell me that your wife has born 3 of your children and has never woken up wanting a cigar and a pancake.
No.
You're gonna
What's up?
You're gonna look me in the eye and tell me that.
I love the shirt.
Have a seat.
Jordan really likes it too.
Sophie, I'm gonna tell you something. I really appreciate what you're wearing, but honey, we need to get you a nice auburn
Don't listen
shirt.
to him.
Yeah.
Don't
like
listen to
Auburn.
that.
Now
Don't
is it
listen to that
Sophie
trash.
or Sophia? Is it Sophie?
Sophie.
Sophie.
Yes.
Sophie.
I like that name, Sophie. That's a
Thank you.
very
Me
nice
too.
name.
And I like your shirt a lot.
Thank you.
Shut
I-
up
I
about the
appreciate
shirt, Seth.
I appreciate it.
Quiet. We don't need to hear you blabbering about some shirt.
A beautiful shirt that
Ugh.
you're wearing.
Ugh.
Yeah.
So, Sophie.
So did Jack die on us? What happened?
Yeah. What,
I think he's at football.
Oh.
wait, his name
No.
was Jack.
Yeah.
That's a cool name. I like Jack. A cool name.
Felicia
I like
said
Sophie
she
too.
Are they here yet? She said yes.
So,
I'm gonna go downstairs and see if maybe he's outside. I've got the door unlocked. But
Okay.
I'll see.
Sophie, I have a question
Okay,
for
we
you.
have
Yes.
Sophie
This is probably the most important question of the day.
of your life.
And one, yes. Oh, yes. Thank you. Yeah, of your life.
I have no idea what he's
The
gonna
rest of your life will pan out according to the way that you answer this question.
No pressure.
No pressure at all. No pressure at all. Have you seen, since you're from Guntersville, have you seen the Guntersville Michael Jackson impersonator?
Yes, I saw him today.
You
See?
saw- See,
It's
I
part
wasn't
of
just
our
seeing
life.
things. I
It's
wasn't
part of
just
our
seeing
lives.
things. He's real.
If you live here, it's part of your life.
Here's my question, Sophie. Have you ever donated to his Venmo?
No.
You have not.
No.
I haven't either. He's got it just kind of written like just kind of small font on his little board, which
Right.
I hey man, good job trying to
You
get
know,
some money. I appreciate that.
he
But
could
you
be a
can't-
millionaire.
You couldn't.
You
Yeah,
never know.
I mean, look, I could be wrong. I would.
Yeah.
I don't know what the daily pay is for Michael Jackson impersonators scooting around Guntersville, but I'm assuming a good
Yes.
day. I'm assuming a good day is $50. That has to be like your best day.
What do you think?
I mean, maybe I'm
Sophie?
wrong.
Maybe like 75.
75. I guess that's
75.
true. Yeah.
So
I
you
mean,
would be happy with 75
Yeah.
if you did.
If I'm on the side of the road, yeah.
dancing. Yeah.
But you see, here's the thing, Sophie, and this is what I was wondering.
Somebody's paying his dream, man.
Yeah. But
He's gotten paid enough to keep dancing.
to keep dancing and
Yeah.
to be like, this is the career.
This
This
my
is what
life.
I'm doing. This is I went to school for this.
How do you go to school for
I
that?
went to school for this.
How do you go to school for
I
that?
went to. He went to Sneed for a dance
Michael
degree.
Jackson
Yeah,
degree.
Michael Jackson degree.
It's moonwalking.
but-
101.
That was that was the thing. That was the,
Swelting.
but here's the thing, Sophie. He's I don't know. I've only seen him at Lakeview. I've only seen him at the Lakeview gas station.
That's where he was.
Yeah. So, but where are you dancing? He was on grass.
Yeah.
Like, how do you dance on grass? Like, what
I
is
have
that
no
even?
clue.
So you've never seen actually a dance move of this guy?
No, he was just spinning around.
Yes.
See,
Yeah,
now
he
that
was just spinning around.
Yes.
that's what
I've
I
seen
needed
that.
to hear. He was just spinning
And
around.
he usually does have a microphone, though,
Mhm.
right? Yeah.
He normally has like music or something.
Okay,
Yeah.
so is he like? I guess when I drove by, like either the music was low or he wasn't playing it, but he's got a nice smile. I'll give him that. Like he smiled at me, and I was like, "Oh, I feel."
Jordan, when this show's over, I want you to drive yourself over
I
there
can't.
and take a picture. There he is!
Yes,
That's him!
and he's actually doing
He's
that
there!
on grass. That's kind of awesome.
Yes!
I'm. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, that's.
I'm bad.
You know, I'm
Somebody
bad.
said not
I'm
bad.
I mean, but okay. So he's actually singing out there too.
He's got a crown.
Okay. this is actually a little bit. This is interesting.
I'll give you $5 to get out there and dance with him.
Oh! Only if you and Sophie film it. Hey, pretty baby with the high heels on. Oh. That's that. Oh man, I appreciate this man living his dream. I really do. I appreciate it. Now, are those? Can I be critical for just a minute? Just a tiny little
go
bit.
ahead.
Just a tiny.
Why
bit
not?
critical.
You're already there.
Those are not. And he's dancing on grass, so forgive me. But these are not the tightest. That's not the tightest Michael Jackson turn I've ever seen. It's not.
Where's the glove?
That's what we're concerned about right now.
He does have the glove.
He has
He
one.
does.
Okay, he does.
He does have the glove. But I mean, you know what? Above all things, this guy is doing he's living the dream. He is doing what he wants to do.
That's right.
He is doing the thing that he wants to do. And see, not the greatest of spin moves. Not the greatest.
He's on grass.
But you know, I love the confidence.
The heart.
And confidence
You love
is
the
key.
heart.
Art. Do you say heart or art?
The heart.
I'm gonna say art.
You like the art.
It's art. This is art. And in 1,000 years, this video is going to be preserved and in some museum someday, and people are going to
What do
look
you
at
think,
this.
Sophie?
Yeah, what do you think about this?
What
Sophie?
would it take for you to get out there and dance with?
Yeah, what would that take?
What's that look like?
Like $100.
$100.
So you'd be making more than
We
Michael
want to start a
Jackson
GoFundMe
on a day. Well, you know what?
We want to start a GoFundMe. Yeah.
I would need to know. I need to know what he pulls. Like I would need to know. Like, what do you pull a day? Like, what are you doing?
All right, we are here, athlete interview. We're so excited to be joined by Sophie Porch.
Sophie, we're
talking about the famous, the
Yeah.
awesome Michael Jackson that dances on the square in Guntersville.
Yeah, but we're not even going to ask you any athlete questions. We're just going to ask you strictly about Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
That's all we're going to do is just ask you Michael Jackson
What's your
questions.
favorite Michael Jackson movie?
Yeah, do you know any Michael Jackson songs? Like, do you know any?
No,
Really?
I don't think so.
Sophie, you have to understand that's amazing to me because in our day, me and Seth's day, Michael Jackson was like the biggest pop star on the planet. Who's the biggest pop star on the planet right now? Probably Taylor Swift, something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. He was our Taylor Swift, only he moonwalked. That was about the difference.
Early 90s.
He danced a lot, yeah.
Early 90s.
He did it all. He did it all. He was the pop star. He was the most popular guy. And that's amazing that you did. Like, imagine you get to be our age and you talk to somebody and they don't know a single Taylor Swift song.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen. Yeah, it's going to happen.
Feel wrong.
And it comes and it gets here faster than you think, Sophie.
Sophie, when that moment happens, just shake it off.
One day, I see what you did there, and I like that.
Anyway, so Sophie.
That will be our only Taylor Swift pun of the day.
Yeah. Sophie, what sport do you play?
I play volleyball, basketball, and softball.
Whoa.
Sophie, are you bored?
Yeah. Do you have any time to yourself?
Yes.
Ever? Oh, wow. Enough time.
When do you find time to underwater basket with?
Yeah, when do you find time to go
and
dance with
Michael
MJ down at the corner?
Yeah, when's that happen?
When's the time? You just don't. There's not enough hours in the day.
Talk about it, Sophie.
Yeah.
I've played basketball for a long time, like since 6th grade maybe, and then volleyball is my favorite for sure.
Okay, that was my next question.
Mm-hmm. And I've played it this will be my 10th year.
Okay.
And then softball I've played for like 6 years.
What do you like about volleyball?
I just like the game, the competitiveness.
What position do you play on the team?
I'm a DS, a defensive specialist.
Okay.
A defensive specialist.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sounds
Wow.
official.
Explain that
sounds
to us.
very official.
That's a serious title.
It's a passer in the background. So like I
Okay.
just strictly pass.
Okay.
So you never is there ever a moment where you're going to get to spike the ball as a defensive specialist?
Yes, you can get set in the background.
Okay. All right. Have you ever been set in the background?
Yes.
Okay.
I've hit it to the bleachers, but
Nice. Did that count as a point?
no.
Okay. You didn't kill an old man when it hit in the bleachers, did it? Okay. All
It's
right.
Michael Jackson.
There was no. And he moonwalks out of there. I'm never coming back here.
Wow. show is taking
I'm
a
here
really
all
bad
night.
turn.
Was
Here
there
all
was
night.
there was
Here
there
all day.
was there bad blood between you two?
Oh my god!
Never mind. That was our
Oh, wow.
second fun of the day.
And do you foresee it being a cruel summer?
Oh,
Cruel summer.
Hey, I don't know about you, but I'm
You're
feeling
looking
22.
it up. That's not fair, Steven.
I'm a producer for a reason, dude.
That's
Yeah,
right.
It is.
Mine was straight off the top of my head. I'm
Yeah. Yeah.
Sophie.
You need to calm down.
I know.
That's the name of another one,
I
too.
know. There it is.
2019.
It's
Yeah.
so funny. The only thing you don't want to be is her boyfriend because it usually ends bad in all songs.
Unless you're Travis Kelce,
yeah,
it's going swimmingly
Still going
well.
good. Still good.
Even after a Super Bowl loss for Travis
I
Kelce.
know.
How's she gonna fuel her jet plane?
Who knows?
It's a love story.
It's a I've lost count.
Can't even talk.
I've lost count of how many Taylor Swift puns
Oh
we've
my
gotten.
god.
Song
Sorry,
puns.
Sophie.
It's
We
not a-
didn't mean.
It's not a blank
No,
space.
Wow.
Hey, that's
He
actually my
still
that's,
keeps going.
that's actually my favorite Taylor Swift song is Blank Space.
Really?
That's my favorite one. Yeah, that came out a few years ago though.
You know it all too well.
Sweet
I
mercy.
can't even ask a question.
I'll stop now. Go ahead.
Sophie,
Yes.
what is your favorite thing about not Taylor Swift volleyball?
The competitiveness. I
Okay.
just love the sport.
Yeah.
So when you're playing, like, which is volleyball your favorite, or do you have like a
Yes.
volleyball is your favorite?
Mhm.
Okay, what's your second favorite?
Um,
Which will inevitably tell us your last favorite. So
Yeah.
answer carefully.
I really love softball, but I also am a
Mm.
big fan of basketball.
So
Nice save.
so
She let down basketball
You're-
gently.
yeah. Basketball's over
See
in the
what
corner.
happened was.
Yeah, see what happened was. So, when you're playing all the sports, do you have the same routine? Like, do you do the same thing each day before, like, a game? Or is it, like, different for volleyball, different for softball, different for basketball?
For the most part, it's the same.
What is the routine? Let's ask that.
Normally eat a good lunch.
Mm.
That can tide me over till dinner time.
A good lunch?
Yes.
All right. Do you listen to any music to get you
Yes.
pumped up? What's the song?
It's sad music.
Sad music?
Whoa!
Why?
Because it really fills me. It's
We-
like, I don't know.
The darkness fills
Yeah.
you. Yes! Yes!
A lot of
This is
people on
what
our
we
What song?
want. This is what we want.
Um,
This is what we want for an athlete. We want darkness and sadness and death. This is what we want. I love it.
Awful.
I know this is great. This
Okay.
is great.
Anyway,
I love
Sophie,
it.
what song?
I don't even know what songs are on
What
the
is-
playlist.
Yeah, it's not a Taylor Swift song.
No.
Nope. Mm-mm.
Actually, Exile is on there.
Oh, okay. I don't know that one. So now wait a minute. Hold on. I want to dive deep into this. This is wonderful. We have had so many athlete interviews, and I don't think anyone ever, at least while I've been here, has said
Ever.
I like sad songs.
Ever.
So this is this is a penguin that I want to continually poke in the belly. I want to keep poking this penguin. Yeah, I couldn't think of another animal, so I just said penguin.
The
Anyway,
Pillsbury Doughboy.
he's not an animal.
Okay.
He did a. That's what you got to do. Not
That's
a
it, man.
tee-hee. Tee-hee sounds like you enjoy it too much. Tee-hee. That's what Seth does when I poke his belly. Right, my little Seth poo.
No.
All right, so this dark, sad song. It's a whole playlist.
And you're
Yeah.
not telling us what's on there.
Yeah.
I don't really know what.
You don't know. You
And
have your
how does-
phone. Is
how-
it on your phone?
How does that
Pull
fuel
it up.
you?
It's out there. I don't have.
How
a
does
phone.
that fuel you?
How does that fuel you?
I don't know.
Does it just give you? Does
It's
it
like
give
I'm
you?
It
hurting
just gives
so
you,
bad.
Yeah, it like
Yeah.
just gives you motivation.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. So okay.
I've never heard this.
Yeah, I love it.
Ever.
So I used to, I like metal, and so metal's kind of like, metal can get really dark, but like if you're just metal's not sad, metal's angry, but
Yeah.
you're
Oh.
saying sad.
Yeah, it's like sad.
That is awesome.
You're
I
sitting
love
there
that.
crying.
I love.
No.
You're like,
Yeah.
the only way I'm gonna feel better is if I go out there and win.
Tony Braxton's "Unbreak My Heart's on there, like "Unbreak My Heart." I do these changes. You're just over in the corner, just tears streaming down your face, and then you get on the volleyball court and you just murder some person. You put it in the
Yeah.
seats.
You're fault.
I'm blaming you. I love it.
And so this is how you get ready for all sports.
All sports.
It's either sad music or Christian music.
Okay. Those are two very different things. Those are two very different things. Sophie, I have questions. Sophie, let me ask you this.
Do you go from a sad song to a Christian song sometimes?
It depends on how I feel.
Oh my gosh,
wow.
This is great. I love this. This is so. We don't.
What is this music Steven's playing behind us?
We have somehow found a more interesting topic than Guntersville Michael Jackson.
I know.
We have somehow found something more interesting than
It
that.
did.
This
It
is
is.
great. Okay, so you'll listen to a sad song and then you'll be like, you know what? I need to worship Jesus right now.
Yeah.
Which I love it.
Because I just
love
got
it.
done crying because my
I love
heart
it.
is so broken.
Yeah. Tony Braxton.
From listening.
I needed Tony Braxton to unbreak my heart.
Uh-huh.
That's what I need. And then you're like, you know what? Let's listen to some Tomlin.
This music, man, I feel like I'm getting
Yeah,
ready
this is-
for a Lifetime documentary or something.
This is great. This is matching the mood. So, Sophie.
I like it. Thank you, Steven.
You're welcome. So, your music choices aside, after you get done listening to your sad songs and your Christian songs, what do you do then? Do you need to talk to people, or do you just need to kind
No,
of?
I don't talk to anybody.
No, you don't talk to a soul.
She's dealing with her emotions
Man.
from the sad music.
This is like the most metal thing I've ever heard in my life.
Sophie.
This is so rock and roll.
Sophie,
This is rock and roll.
how do you feel about like the killer documentary things? How do you?
Like true crime documentaries.
Yeah. How do you
I
feel?
love watching them.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. This is
What?
this is a test.
Samesies.
This is a
Yeah.
test.
Samesies.
Do
I
you,
love it.
How you? Are you you ever been an archer? You ever?
What?
ever
An archer? You never have?
Never.
Okay.
Why? What does that have to do with anything?
I'm trying. This is a test me and Lawson King came up with.
Okay.
Figure out
If you're
girl's gonna kill you.
if
Oh, yeah.
it's gonna kill you. So I love true crime
Do you like
documentaries.
scary movies?
It depends.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
What? Okay. So when you say it depends, what do you mean by that? Like, what? Give us an idea of like what's your kind
Like,
of favorite scary
if it
movie?
starts out fake, like I don't like it.
Like it starts out fake. What do you
Like
mean?
I want it to be based on the true story.
Oh, okay. I see what
Yeah.
you're saying. I see what you're saying.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Like some
Wow.
scary movies just
Steven,
start out and then it's
Very
like,
terrifying. Anyway, Sophie. So
The truer the better.
tell me about your coaches, Sophie.
Yeah.
my volleyball coach is Brittany Case,
Okay.
and then my basketball coach is Kelly Robinson, and then my softball coaches are Kappa Reed and Jared Winkles.
Okay. Tell me something they say that you'll never forget.
I don't know. I don't know. They just all hold a lot of faith in me. Like,
Yeah.
I love them all.
Do
They're
they
very
have a
good coaches.
catchphrase? Something
Yeah.
that they say like all the time. It's their go-to.
Um,
Maybe it's something that makes you smile. Maybe it's something you just hate hearing. It's like, will you stop saying that? What could it be? What could it be?
I'm trying to think. One thing my basketball coach always says is box out. but-
Box out.
Yeah.
Yep, that's a classic.
Okay.
Box
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
And do you box out when he says to box out?
I try.
Yeah. Well.
My softball coach, I don't know something she always says. She always thinks I'm in a great mood.
After the sad music.
After
Yeah,
listening to the
she-
sad music. She's in a great mood now.
Yeah.
That she's listening to
You know
sad
what? You know what I
songs.
think it is? I think she's thinking, well, my life's not worse than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not as bad.
Perspective.
But see, that's the thing. I don't even know. Like, I don't know many sad songs except like '90s R&B songs. Like,
Me either.
I don't know a whole lot of sad
Yeah.
songs.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this
Don't
is
go breaking my heart.
yeah.
Don't
But
go
that's kinda-
breaking my heart.
But that ends up being a happy
Kinda
song. 'cause,
catchy.
You know,
Yeah.
don't go breaking my heart. I wouldn't if I tried. Right?
There it is. There it is.
See, we
There
could
it
do a
is.
duet. You want to do a duet?
I don't know the words.
You're silly.
Anyway, okay, we don't have a lot of time to finish this interview, but
That's
I'm
not
going
true.
to ask you this.
Mhm.
What is the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you in any of those sports that you played? Thank you, Steven. Thank you. Now I have to sing it. Steven never failed. And he blew it up. Okay. Sophie.
Most definitely, it was my sophomore year. We were in North Carolina
Okay.
playing in a
Wow.
basketball tournament,
Yeah.
and my teammates didn't call it the screens, and I got absolutely plowed by this girl who's like
Oh,
6
Lord.
foot tall.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, like, how did
So you died inside a little bit there.
so
Yes.
when that happened? Were they like, "Hey, sorry about that, Sophie. We'll do better next time"? Or
Yeah.
were they like, "Toughen up, Sophie"? How'd that-
No, everybody just started laughing.
Yeah.
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 That's sweet of him.
I know.
We didn't tell you, but now we're gonna laugh at you. It was our fault. We totally should have told you.
Yeah.
But now we're gonna laugh at you.
Yeah.
What great friends.
I know.
All right,
Thanks,
Sophie,
guys.
now I'm gonna ask you a very important question.
Okay.
Very important.
This is so important. Are you in a relationship right now? Do you have a boyfriend?
I'm not.
You are not. Okay, would you like us to find you one on air?
No.
Because we can do that.
Sophie's available.
Sophie is available.
Just saying.
Let's get our phone number out there. If you would like to call and ask Sophie out on a date, you
Prom happened this year,
Yeah,
but you know.
how old are you, Sophie?
17.
There we
All
go.
right, so you have to be 17 and no older than 18. Okay, so at least. Well, I don't actually know. Are you cool with like a 16-year-old, like a really
Sure.
handsome? Okay,
Yeah.
16
Yeah.
to 18.
She
As
told
long as
us
you can
no, and
drive.
now she's
Yeah.
like,
As long as you can drive.
If you can drive, Sophie needs a ride. She needs to go to Five Below. All right, and pick out some stuff. And you need to buy her an iTunes gift card so she can get more sad songs. Actually, they probably don't even do iTunes gift cards. You probably have Spotify or Apple Music or something.
Apple
like-
Music.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, my joke falls flat. But like 10 years ago, that'd have been a great joke.
Yeah,
But now, technology's changed so much.
that's true.
Yeah. So gentlemen, she is available. Let's get some phone calls.
Yeah.
What if you get asked out on air? What are you gonna do?
She's gonna say yes.
Yeah, you're gonna say yes.
Listen
Yeah.
to that, guys.
You
You
have
got a
to.
good chance.
Yeah, you have a great. Your
This is a good
chances
chance.
Your chances
They're
are
very high.
Yeah, very,
very high.
very high. So come on.
What's
Give her a
next
call.
for Sophie?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's
what's
next?
next?
Are you going to college?
I'm going to try. I would love to play volleyball in college.
Where would you like to play?
Yeah.
Ooh. I would like to play Alabama.
Come on.
What about Auburn?
No.
Why?
What if Auburn
would
gave you
you?
a scholarship?
Then I'd play.
Yeah.
Depending on what other offers were on the board.
None. Just Auburn. You don't need anything else other than Auburn.
Yeah. Go
Yeah.
If
to
Auburn's on the board, everything's on the board.
That's hurtful,
You know?
Seth. That's so hurtful.
It is what it is. I don't- Anyway, Sophie, you've been quite fantastic. The
Yes.
show's not over. We're going
Yeah.
to continue the fun. If
We
you'll
are-
come join us over on our social media, we want to tell you right now, though, about the fuel of Varsity. Did you enjoy it? It was Marco's Pizza.
Did you enjoy your pizza?
Was that good?
It
don't
smelled
have a
delicious, didn't it?
It was good.
It was delicious.
It smelled really good.
Pizza, salads, desserts. It smelled delicious.
Marco's Pizza.
Sub-sized beverages in the shops, Albertville. That's Marco's
It's
Pizza.
so good.
It's under new management.
And
And then B&B Video Games.
this is the Albertville Mullet
Yes, it
because
is.
it's got a local video game retail store in the front
Yes.
and an 80s style arcade in the back. That's a business in front, party in the back.
It's a mullet.
That's a mullet,
It's a
baby.
mullet.
What more do you
B&B
need?
Video Games is
Yes.
happening.
Great times.
Hey, we want you to come join us.
Come hang out.
Yeah.
Come
gonna be
hold me
great.
like the River Jordan.
Felicia's going to be coming soon. So,
Felicia. Felicia.
yeah. Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
We'll see you in a
I
minute.
just wanna say thank you.
So,
Y'all get to meet the Felicia.
a few weeks ago, I took my youth group to the Forrest Frank concert.
Ooh.
Do you know who Forrest Frank is?
Yes.
Do you like Forrest Frank?
Yes.
Did you go to the concert?
No.
You should have. It was actually I knew a few songs by Forrest Frank, but I must admit he puts on quite the show. It was really
Really good?
Yeah, it was really,
Really
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was in Birmingham.
He's got happy music.
He does.
She
I'm
would
about
love-
to have a good day.
My dad loves that song.
Yeah, it's catchy.
Oh, Felicia's bringing us.
What's
I can't
Felicia
say
bringing?
that on air, Felicia.
What? Oh no.
I can't say that.
Is it a curse word?
No, close. She's bringing us brownies.
Ooh.
So, Steven, if you want brownies,
Steve-O.
you're going to go want to stand by that door. Real
It's
quick.
unlocked.
It's unlocked.
We were ready.
Felicia, the door is unlocked. If you'll just come on up the stairs.
Felicia. I cannot wait
Felicia.
to taste the brownie.
Yeah.
I can't wait. That's going to be so
Yeah.
good.
It's the door beside my truck.
It's the door beside
the
the
one
truck,
that's unlocked.
Felicia. Get it right. Let's see.
You can't read that.
But why couldn't I read that?
No.
I'll say it.
Steven, funny videos.
What if I
now?
What if I just said it? What if I just said it?
Haste.
Make haste.
Make haste.
Make haste.
How about some Chick-fil-A?
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A. Here we go,
What?
Chick-fil-A.
What are we doing? Huh?
We're laughing.
Chick-fil-A's a weird place, though. I was in there the other day, and there was a family with a little 4-year-old kid. And my wife and I, we don't have children. We don't know this whole deal, but they were eating the kids' meal. The kids' meal at Chick-fil-A comes with, like, a prize. Now, the prize, when I was a kid, you get your Happy Meal. Look, that's the standard. You know, you get your cheeseburger, your small fries, your little small drink, and a little plastic toy you can pop right in your mouth, start choking right away. Beautiful. That's childhood. But Chick-fil-A gives away books. It's a series of books. You guys know this? And as she's handing the book to this family, this cashier says without any prompting, now, if he don't want that book, he can trade it in for an ice cream cone. I go, is that just at this Chick-fil-A? She goes, no, that's everywhere. I was like, what? First of all, what kid is not taking that deal? And second of all, no wonder the Chinese are beating us. Okay? They're trading books for ice cream. And I'm not saying Chick-fil-A's like anti-literacy. I'm just saying draw your own conclusions. Their own cow mascot can't spell properly.
Good old Chick-fil-A jokes.
Sophie, why don't you go guide her up? Felicia.
Is she here?
She should be.
Does Sophie even know Felicia?
Yes, she knows her.
Oh, okay. Cool. I thought you were sending this poor girl to find this other woman she's never met.
Felicia's the one who said, tell her she's got to come in and sit down and talk to us.
Yeah, sit down and talk to us.
This is hilarious.
This is.
Steven, I found that, and he has been my current favorite comedian.
Yeah. He's pretty funny.
He is really funny. I know you got more. If you don't.
I do. Do y'all plan on getting out on the lake maybe this summer? Going out, maybe, I don't know, trying your hand at wakeboarding or something like that?
I don't know if I'm that brave.
I'm more of a. I don't really do the whole water sport thing. I do the water floating thing.
Okay,
I'm really good at floating.
Or just staying on the boat. And just
Steven's a good
around.
frolicker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Jordan's a really good.
When I look at
frolicker,
Steve-O,
not
I
Steven.
think this man frolics.
I do enjoy.
I wasn't thinking you, Steven. I meant to say Jordan.
Yeah.
I enjoy frolicking.
Yeah.
Yes.
Steve-O, you're not invited to our frolicking session.
What in the world? What does that say? Is this for real?
Yes, for real. He just can't get on top of the water.
Can he breathe?
He's gone. This is one of the hardest things to do. Get up on board.
It is hard. It's very hard.
Crazy.
Yeah, I tried to do it. It's not. I can't do it.
Now, I got a question for you. Would you like to be disturbed?
Sure.
Is it worse than what you showed me earlier?
I'm so down.
Much worse.
I would like
so
to
down.
unsee that for the rest of my life.
Well, this can take its place. Ready?
Here
we go.
Steven.
Have you ever licked an insect's bum? Well, here in the
Oh
South
my
Island
gosh,
Beach Forest
why?
Museum, that is exactly what I like to do. These beech trees here are covered in white hairs, and each of those white hairs is a honeydew aphid butthole.
Wow. That's so nice.
They like to eat the sap of the beech trees, and they can't
Here she is.
digest the carbohydrates and sugars, so they excrete them out the ends of these white hairs, which we come along and we lick the ends of. The insects love it too. The
That's gross.
lizards that are native to these forests
Gross.
love it too, but it's one of my favorite things to do in the South Island
No.
Beach Forest is walk around licking trees, licking the buttholes of insects.
I
It's
can't.
about the only insect I'm going to lick. It's about the only rear end of a creature I'm going to lick, but it is very tasty, it is very sweet, and it is something that's worth getting your eye in for.
Wow. That's so nice.
I would never.
You
That
wouldn't-
is the gross. Look at that. This is
What?
Miss Felicia.
Hi,
Have
Felicia.
a seat, Miss Felicia.
Hi, Felicia.
I am like sickened right now.
Why?
And we're gonna eat after we just watch it.
This is made.
Put something happy on there, Steven.
This is made from the same sugars.
Oh, you just missed. Oh,
Seth.
stop it.
Seth, these
Stop it.
brownies
Hey,
are made with
Steven,
that
did
sugar.
you hear the air conditioner band?
I did. Yeah, you know, usually in radio, AC means
that
adult
smells
contemporary.
wonderful.
That's a format of music, but in this, it's actually air conditioner.
Air conditioner.
I wish I could do this.
It's Looks like a Blue Man Group.
This is kind of a banger.
That smells so good. Are you seeing how they're doing this?
I am. This is amazing. Wow.
How long do you
That was pretty
do
good.
stuff like that to realize?
Wow, look at that.
Took a little practice.
Look at that brownie
Oh my
charcuterie board.
gosh!
Look at that brownie board right
This is
there.
the most beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Steven, you know you want this.
I do.
I want a brownie
Do
too.
you smell that?
I do.
Yeah, that smells so
Steven,
good.
y'all
Smells
finally get to
amazing.
meet my friend Felicia. She is tremendous. She's a legend.
Felicia,
a
you are
legend.
bringing us brownies. You are a legend. You are absolutely
She is a legend in Guntersville.
I do. I do eat store-bought cheese.
Yes,
and it's
wrong.
really good store-bought
It's wrong.
cheese.
Isn't it dust?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so good. And I'm going to tell you something,
Did you
Sophie.
say
It's the best tasting dust you'll ever have.
This is the most wonderful smell I've smelled all day.
Do you just eat cheese or do you like put it on?
I mean, of course, I put it
I
on
like
some.
Felicia's way of doing
I'm not
things.
a wild man. I don't just go to the kitchen at 3 a.m. in the morning and just stuff cheese in my mouth.
Really?
That's absolutely what I do.
That's absolutely what I do. Steven,
Yeah.
And I record it and send it to Seth.
Steven,
and he doesn't respond.
I found Jordan's newest car. Can you show it to him? I found him.
Ooh, I need to see this
The
car.
newest car.
Oh my
I'm high.
God.
It's
This
high
is-
in mileage.
And then you got to sit down. Yeah, he didn't. Okay,
Yeah.
Steven gets it.
Oh, yeah.
Don't give all the
Oh,
Oompa
all right.
Loompas everything. No.
What?
Toffee.
Perfect.
A toffee brownie?
All right.
What?
What
I
is
mean,
it? Christmas?
It's heaven.
Is this
Heaven.
Christmas?
You don't get any because.
Oh, they're still hot.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I like the middle.
All right, hand me one, Seth.
Yes.
Hand me one.
You don't get any.
Seth.
Let's try.
I want this. Oh yeah. Here we go.
Thank you, Jesus.
Mmm.
Sit down with us.
That is one of the best
Put the
brownies I've ever
headphones
had.
on. This is my good friend Felicia Chapman. This is
Felicia, put the headphones on. We want to talk about these brownies.
awesome. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Steven,
Good stuff, man.
Felicia, you got to put your mouth up to the
how are
microphone so we
the
can
how are
hear
the
you.
Oompa Loompas enjoying?
They're not getting any of this.
Mm.
This is
Felicia,
amazing.
I know that the secret ingredient to these brownies is love, and that's what's important
It's
because you
cheese
love
that
me.
she cut up.
You've never met me, but you love me because that's the secret ingredient.
No.
Man, this is so good. This is one of the best things I've ever had,
Right?
ever.
I
Do you not
know.
want one, Sophie?
No.
What do
Sophie. Well, you got to get the brownie.
Sophie.
Hmm?
Sophie.
Yes.
How do you not want a brownie?
I got to try the other one.
My gosh.
What's the difference with this one?
It has toffee in it.
That one's
You said coffee?
no
Toffee.
toffee, not coffee. She didn't grind up
It's
coffee.
really
and put it
good.
in
That's
it.
the one I had.
What? Burns.
All right, then, Sophie. Maybe you
What's
don't
a
like the
hot
sweet
brownie?
stuff. Do you like any particular sauce on, say, your French fries or your chicken fingers?
Chick-fil-A sauce and ketchup.
Okay, Chick-fil-A sauce, ketchup.
Mixed together?
Now,
No.
how about ranch? Are you a ranch fan?
Mhm.
It depends on what it's on.
Gotcha. Now, how much ranch is enough ranch? Or can you never get enough ranch?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit? So this wouldn't really work for you then?
Let's hear it.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
It's a.
I wonder how much that is.
I don't know, but he's dripping it all over his car, and that bothers me.
Is it too much? Is it not enough?
I feel like you need to eat that outside and
Well-
shirtless like a caveman. Like
you
I
need to
don't.
eat that standing up.
Yeah. You don't need to have that in your car. I'm agreeing with Seth. That kind of gives me some secondhand stress. thinking
Yeah.
about
It
cleaning
stresses
that up.
me out because I know you got to clean your
Yeah.
car after that.
And he's in a Tesla. So.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Good eye.
So you spent so much money on this.
That means
That-
you can afford somebody
that
to clean it.
explains-
Yeah, that's true.
I guess that's true.
Sir,
Somebody else is cleaning this car.
Yeah, sir, you do know that our ranch cooler is $99. Do you see that Tesla out in that parking lot? Load me up. Hit me. I've got the money.
I've heard
Okay.
they have the
Librarian
best
drives
ranch.
the Tesla.
Imagine. I mean, look.
Our librarian?
That's true.
I mean, Teslas are nice cars. I would not be eating a
Miss
ranch cooler
Larson.
inside of my Tesla. I wouldn't even eat the ranch cooler inside of like a Gremlin. I mean, you just can't. You just can't do that.
Speaking of gremlins, I found you a new car I want you to check out.
Okay, here we
I'm
go.
still trying to find it, man.
Oh, you
Is
know
it
what
a-
I'm talking about?
Is it a
don't.
Gremlin? Apparently, he does
The
not.
perfect city car doesn't exist.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Give me a minute.
The perfect city car doesn't exist.
Mhm.
So, Sophie,
This is amazing.
I thought of another question about your sad music. Okay.
I have my playlist now.
Okay, good.
Let's see.
Yeah. What is the sad music? What is the number? And I'm probably not gonna know these songs unless they're like, 90s R&B songs. I'm probably not gonna know them.
It's 4 hours and 15 minutes long.
Whoa.
What did you name it?
Of
Just sad music?
Sad music.
No, it's just like 2 hearts.
2 hearts.
Yeah.
2 broken hearts.
No, it's like,
2.
She said, Felicia. She said she get motivated
Yeah.
for her games
Yeah. Listening to sad
with
music.
sad music.
Yeah,
you
Felicia.
know, Stay by Rihanna. Like,
I don't know Stay
guessing-
by
I'm
Rihanna.
or like
guessing you
Hometown
don't.
Glory.
Kung Pao Glory?
Hometown.
Oh, I thought you said Kung Pao
Here we
Glory.
go.
And I was like,
I found you the perfect
is
car.
this the car?
Yeah.
This is the car.
This is the one.
Wow. Rolling up. That's like one of those cars you draw. That's like a car you draw as a little kid.
Jordan's next card.
Wow.
I think the Cybertrucks kind of look like what you draw as a kid, you know?
Yeah, kind of. That sounds wild. Panda Corda? Is that the name of the car?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. I love that.
Also, Steve.
Would you ride in the car with me if I got a ranch cooler? Would you ride in the car?
I wouldn't ride with anybody with a ranch cooler. That's
But
Ranch
Steve-O.
would get everywhere.
Steve-O would.
It'd be
Everywhere.
delicious.
Steve-O would.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, Steve-O would ride with me.
y'all
in a
could
ranch
take that ranch cooler to that Harmony
That-
Safari Park and
that ranch-
entertain a buffalo.
That
Oh,
ranch
my.
cooler would weigh down the car,
Mhm.
and then when I slammed on the brakes, we would only go forward a little bit. See? See?
Where did you learn how to make brownies? My
Yes.
gosh, those are good.
From the glorious heavens.
It's a paper chef recipe.
Pampered
It's a
chef.
pampered chef.
Cool.
Mm.
They're so good.
He is a pampered chef, that chef. Very pampered.
Toffee.
Toffee.
I hear
can't-
angels singing.
Unfortunately, I can't. I can only eat like one, because too much sugar upsets my tum. But it's just how it is. I had the gastric bypass surgery, so I can't have a whole lot of sugar. But trust me, I really want a whole lot of sugar at this moment. That is one of the best brownies I've ever had.
In 1993,
life. What?
Stephen, they came up with this really great invention. I just want to know if Felicia used it. I was around then.
What was it?
Well, all of us were, except
yeah.
for Sophie.
Sophie, were
wasn't
you
anywhere
born
around.
in 1993?
No.
When were you born?
2008.
2008. I missed it by
Lord,
just
we're
just,
old.
just a
Okay.
smidge.
That was
Just
a housing
smidge.
crash. That's
wow.
what that was.
You were born in the housing crash. How's that feel?
Here we
All
go.
right.
Feels great.
Feels great.
Getting out of hand? Look out! You need phone relief. The amazing new hands-free phone sensation
Wow.
that's sweeping the nation. Is that
Sweeping
phone in
the
neck
nation.
giving you a giant pain in the neck?
Oh.
Then you need phone relief. Watch. Simply attach the special double-back capacitor to any phone.
Uh-huh.
Then attach the phone relief headset. It's that easy. Hands-free, pain-free.
Okay,
There's
I was
never been anything like
93
it.
and I did
It
not
fits so
remember
securely
that.
to your phone. Your hands are free to do virtually anything. Yet the padded headset removes this easily. And it's fully adjustable. It works on any phone, even remotes. You
Wow.
can use it anywhere, anytime.
Whoa.
Indoors or outdoors. Look again at how easy it is to go hands-free with the amazing phone relief. An outstanding value at just $12.95.
Whoa.
Does it make any sense to talk like this
$12.95?
when finally there's an easy way to go hands-free with phone relief? Call toll-free to order by credit card and make this your last phone in the neck call. Credit card users call toll-free 1-800-257-1234.
But the 350 shipping and handling is where they get you. That's where they get you.
And no cash on demand, no COD.
Felicia, you're telling me that the thing that swept the nation, they claimed, you never heard of?
No.
Man, what were you living under a rock? I had one. Steve-O had one. Seth had one. Sophie wasn't even born yet. She had
Seth is younger
one.
than me. He did not have one. By the time he come along, cell phones were there.
That is not true. I wish that were true.
So, what's your birth year? When you
86.
86. 84. 84. What about you, Steve-O?
82.
82.
Yep.
I'm the oldest one in the room, 78.
78. Wow.
All right.
I wonder who's the youngest. I wonder.
Oh, wait.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, if you don't feel old. I was in college then.
In 08?
Yeah.
I had already graduated because that's cool. I'm kidding. I had not.
I've got somebody on the phone who I don't know. What year were you born, Greg?
Oh, I guarantee I'm the oldest.
Okay.
What year?
That I was born?
Yeah.
68.
68.
He beat you by 10.
Wow.
Nice.
He beat you by 10.
Nice.
Have you ever seen
Greg.
I got more kids than him.
the hands-free little thing you put on your phone, your corded phone? It was like a headset.
Not your
you put
cell
on.
phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not Bluetooth.
Greg, it swept the nation.
Yeah,
It
that's what
did.
the commercial
That's
said.
The
what
commercial said
said.
it swept the nation. You put a little Velcro thing on your corded phone, and then you didn't have to. It was magic.
You wore it.
Yeah, it was magic. It was wonderful.
Hey, I miss the good old phone days. I really thought I was something else when the first cell phone came out, and it was
the bag
y'all
phone.
Might remember the old bag phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I was something else with a bag.
Wow.
You could kill a robber with it if you had to.
Oh, you could. It was heavy.
Yeah, it weighed
you wore
like
that
90
thing like a
pounds.
purse.
Yeah, my grandma had one, and even when like me and my brother were kids, we were like, "Is that really? Is this the future? What is this?"
Oh,
and now,
yeah, it
and
was
now they fit in our pockets
future's
and play
here now.
music. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
wild.
yeah, they've come a long way, that's for sure.
Yeah,
Well, Greg.
the good old days, Greg.
It was a good day.
Oh, we're not
Life
on.
was a lot simpler then.
We're not on air, are we, Steven?
We got about a minute.
Okay.
Greg, you kind of have a hands-free phone set going on now in your picture on here. Like
it's kind of like what we just looked
kind
at.
of like
You
what
got a
we just
microphone
looked at.
headset
It's a
on
little
your graphic.
It's a little cooler.
Oh.
Yeah, it's way cooler than the phone, but I'm telling you, we're just a few steps away from having a phone attached to that. I mean, it's great.
Close.
It's wonderful.
I had one of the first like Bluetooth headsets, like for Motorola.
Oh
The
yeah.
thing it flipped out and then it clipped on your ear. But I can tell you what I've done when I didn't have a headset like that. I would just take my cell phone and I put it underneath my headphones. So my headphones were tight enough to keep the cell phone pressed to my head. So I could walk around hands-free. It worked.
Genius.
A man is that
Real men of genius.
Is that how you got Cassie to date you? You just walked around and she was like, "Whoa, who is that?
Yeah.
Woo!
Who is that handsome
Hey,
man?"
He's master of technology.
Jordan. Woo!
Here we go, guys. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
We need to ask Greg about Michael Jackson.
I know. And Felicia.
Yeah.
Hey, there's Michael Jackson.
That's the
That's
one.
what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about.
He's down at the corner
Yeah.
of 79.
He is.
Right
He
now.
is. Yeah.
For those of you just joining us, we're talking a little bit about Michael Jackson on the corner here in Guntersville.
He's happening right now.
We may just have to bring this up in conversation with our next guest.
Yeah.
But let me hit this open real quick.
Yeah. Here we go.
Sports analyst Greg Glasscock.
Greg.
Gregory, have you seen the Michael Jackson impersonator?
Yes.
Down on the
You know,
corner
I
of 79 and 431.
You know, I have seen him, but I haven't seen him in several months. So is he
Back.
He's there today.
back.
He was there today.
He is still alive.
He's there. And I'm telling you, he's living the dream, Greg.
I hate that I missed him.
Greg,
Yeah.
Greg, we have a
Not to form a crowd, but I think we all should.
Greg, we have a little budget here at the Varsity Radio Show, and we were wondering how much money would it take for you to
We got
go
a brownie.
dance with him out on the corner of Lakeview? How much would that take?
Oh man, that bucket would have to be full at bottom one.
Wait. Now hold on. We just saw a big ranch bucket. Are you talking about a ranch bucket? Or are you talking about a money bucket?
Hey, I'm talking about the biggest bucket as you can find.
Yeah. That'd be
For me to get out there.
For you to get out there and dance with MJ. We're gonna have to have a lot. Hey, what's our budget for the varsity, Seth?
0.
Zero. Okay,
Well,
Greg, the
sorry.
best we could do is 0.
Hey, we have brownies. If you
do-
want to come to the studio,
Yeah, we have brownies.
that's on the table.
No.
There we go.
Literally.
I like brownies,
But they're
if
good.
That won't. I don't care. That won't even do it.
If Jordan brought you a brownie and danced,
Yeah.
also would you go?
Yeah.
If Jordan would dance with me, I would do it for maybe a little less money.
Okay.
You haven't tasted these brownies either. If you
Yeah.
tasted these brownies,
You
you'd
would
do
be.
it.
You would be
Yeah.
in.
They're
You would
good.
be in.
These brownies make you want to moonwalk. I can tell you that.
Well,
But he's
Greg.
What's amazing about this guy, Greg, is that he's on grass. Like he's dancing on grass.
He is.
That's amazing.
He is.
He's doing all these MJ moves
Yeah.
on grass. That's really hard. That's
but
hard to
does
do.
anybody know the history of this guy? Or
No, but we
anything?
want to know. Bad.
No, we need to get him. We
So
need to get him
we're
in
sending you
studio
on site.
one day. We need to get him in studio
why-
one day.
Yeah, interview him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
That's a
and
good
we
question.
could give his. He's got a Venmo. He's
He
got
does.
Venmo, so you can
He
pay
does.
him.
Yeah.
I'll give you $1 for 3 spin moves. And then, and then- all right, dollar earned, buddy.
You guys on the right.
Greg, tell us what's going on in the wonderful world of sports there
Yeah,
in Marshall County.
Let's please reel this
Other
one
than
in.
Michael Jackson dancing. It's-
Well, let's moonwalk through some sports
yes,
here.
yes. Here we go.
Yeah, as we're getting toward the finish line here on our moonwalk.
Uh.
First of all, we'll moonwalk by Gulf Shores that
Yes.
hosted the state track meet last weekend.
Very nice.
And congratulations to the Guntersville Lady Cats. They got runner-up.
Nice.
Big
overall.
deal.
Of course,
Excellent.
It's not state champion, but hey, runner-up in 5A at state. That's nothing to sneeze about.
No.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
really good. That's awesome.
So proud of them. That was last week. The track's over with. Baseball's down to the semifinals. Of course, Marshall County's been done there. Softball is the big thing right now. This
Yes.
week is regionals at different sites. And guys, I didn't make A's, I don't think, in geography, but what I don't understand is you've got a north, south, east, and west region. Sand Mountain Park, just right down the road from us, is hosting the east region, and the Marshall County teams that made it, which was Arab and Boaz, are going to the north, which is Florence.
I don't get that either. That doesn't make any
Uh,
sense.
I don't know. You got 2 Marshall County teams
They're
heading
going
up
all the way
north.
to Florence?
Right. Yeah. So
Why?
when you figure that one out, fill
Tell
me
him.
in on it.
Tell him.
I'll come by your house, Greg. Just give me your address, and I'll come by your house
Yeah.
tonight, and I'll tell you. No
Yeah.
problem. I'll bring you a brownie, and then we can go dance
Well,
with MJ. No
I was
problem.
gonna say, we'll moonwalk together and discuss it.
Yes!
But I
Sorry,
actually
Greg.
looked today. They're both in the losers bracket. They played earlier today, but before you guys called in to me, I looked and there was no report. It is double elimination, so if they
Yeah.
lost, then
They're done.
their season is done. And then the final thing really is soccer. Soccer is to the Final Four.
Wow.
And you don't see this every day. You've got 2 Marshall County teams playing each other in the Final Four for boys, Boaz and Guntersville.
Wow.
Nice. Awesome.
That is huge.
So, I mean, you know, for the Final Four teams in 5A in soccer to have 2 of the 4 being right down the road from each other is something else, and that's going on at Huntsville at John Hunt Park, and they actually play each other, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's tomorrow at 11 a.m., and then
That-
the finals will be
yeah.
Friday.
That'll stoke the fires of rivalry right there, for sure.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you know, right down the road from each other,
Yeah.
you're playing for a berth in the championship game, so that's something else right
Yeah,
there.
that's right. That's awesome. That's what you want. That's the kind of thing that you want, man. You want that
Oh, that's
rivalry.
great.
And there's
Yeah.
no way they could end up being the finals, right?
Together?
No.
No. One. But a Marshall County team will make it to the finals, though.
Yeah.
It's
That's
guaranteed.
a big deal.
It's guaranteed.
It's a big deal.
Yeah.
It would be neat in a way, though, if they were in different brackets.
Yeah.
But then again, if they lost or whatever, then we'd have nobody in it. This way, there's a guarantee of one Marshall County team making the finals. So, you got track and field over with. Baseball's ending soon. Soccer will be done by the end of this week. And I guess the only thing going past this week, the girls softball finals will be in Oxford.
Okay.
And that'll be next week. So, and that'll wrap it up, which, I mean, the school year is about over. A lot of graduations.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Next week.
A lot of my seniors are done. Their the last day was like last week.
Wow.
And they just have tests that they got to take, and then they're done.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. It definitely flies by. When is y'all's last show going to be?
Maybe next week.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll be able to do next week. I think we got a doc appointment for the baby.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. I'm not sure what to see.
Jordan doesn't like us enough.
I think wrap it up pretty soon with graduation upon us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, Greg, you're amazing.
You're
Thank
the
you for
man.
calling in.
Gregory the
You're
Great.
the stuff.
All right. Well, hey, we'll moonwalk together.
Yes!
A year if you,
I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Greg. And
Fantastic.
We'll film it and get 1 million views and make lots of money.
But there you go. I can retire.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Talk to you later, Greg.
See you, Greg.
All right. See y'all. All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Man, I'm going to tell you something.
What's at 7:30?
Greg's a
Soccer
great
send-off
soccer send-off.
for Guntersville is
Yeah.
tomorrow morning at 7.
And it's the boys' soccer teams, right? Yeah.
Girls ball Saturday.
Are they
I
playing
gotcha.
in Montgomery or Birmingham?
He said they're playing Huntsville. He said they're
John
playing
Hunt
Huntsville.
Park.
Oh, that's
Which makes
not
more
far.
sense than Florence.
FYI, if your kids go tomorrow, it is a school excused absence.
Oh, wow.
If you want to go and support.
Very
Nice.
You just have to sign in with admin.
Very nice.
Yeah. Are you gonna take all 18 of your children?
I don't have 18 children.
Seth, you almost have
Stop
a
it.
commune. You almost have a commune.
No, stop.
You're like a few away from
I guess you saw. I'm having number 4.
Okay.
Did you? You didn't see that?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm having number 2. So we're a few away from having a commune. But if we join forces,
I've still not confirmed that his wife is real. So
I have 8.
8. Wow. See, I mean that's practically a cult right there.
Gosh.
Look, a good
Wow.
cult. A good cult.
well, that
Come
went
on.
south.
Do you want to know the tax
can't-
breaks you get if you start a cult? You want to know the tax breaks you get?
my
It's
God.
phenomenal, and I thought about doing it. You know what?
We almost did that in a Trump voice.
It's phenomenal, and I thought about doing it, starting a cult.
Okay, I did not think about doing it. Jesus had all the hand in that.
Felicia,
And-
you know what? I'm very proud of you, but I'm just saying, if you do need that tax break, it's available.
It wasn't worth it.
We're giving tax breaks to all cult members.
That's terrible.
I decree.
Oh my God, that's awful.
That was like a cross between JFK and
Thank you.
and Trump.
I know I'm terrible at it.
Wow.
It's really
do
bad.
your
That's
German one. Do
impressive.
your German one. Do it. Do it. In between.
Dance force, monkey boy, is what's basically going on here.
Do it for Felicia.
Good Lord.
First, you have to know this is the generic version of Oreos.
Yes.
Oh,
It's
gosh.
like the Dollar
you want me
General
to say
version.
that? Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, at Dollar General or at Aldi or whatever, they have instead of Oreos, they call them cream betweens. And see, your face is my face. So I do. Wolfgang, come over here and get the cream betweens. Wolfgang, come on, Dieter. You are not allowed to have them. You are a bad boy.
He sounds like the guy from Frozen that's in
That's-
the eye shot.
Yeah, a lot. They said I sounded like the pig from
Sing.
Sing,
which
yeah.
I've never seen Sing, and I saw Frozen.
And you have children?
I do.
And you've never watched Sing?
We watch Toy Story in our house. It's a Buzz Lightyear and Woody and Jesse kind of thing, and he's not really interested in Sing. He's big on. I don't know if you ever saw Onward. That he loves that movie right now. That's like his movie.
Sad, though.
I know it is sad, but it's good. He loves it, and he doesn't get the sad part. He just wait. That's the pig.
No, that's the girl pig.
Oh, that's the girl pig. I was like, there's no
There
way
he
that
is.
girl
He's
pig.
in the gold. He's in the gold. There he is.
Oh.
Yeah. It's going to spice things up on stage.
Wait, you want us to sing together?
Yeah, the two of us together. You're joking me? We're going to
He's
be
got your
spicy.
personalities. He's got your personality.
I also
Look at the way he dances when he
the
walks.
dancing part to you.
Bah, are you joking me? You are just in need of like a super cool warm-up.
That dude is you, Jordan.
I do have the same gold suit.
You have the same.
Yeah. I do have that.
He's got the same.
I have that
God.
too. I have that too.
Oh, God.
And it's just as form-fitting.
A nice leotard goes a long way.
Oh, God. Wow.
That's nice. See, look at her. Giving him nice dance steps. Are they married?
No.
Oh,
No,
Oh,
they're
they're
just
not?
dance partners.
Oh, they're...
She has her own cult, I guess.
She
does.
What
She
do
has
you call
her
it?
own
Because
cult,
she has
yeah.
like 15.
She's got like 30
Outside
kids.
pigs?
There's one of them.
The little
Show the
piggies.
video of all the kids she has. So
Oh,
he
let me
can
see.
sing
She has
along.
900 children.
She really does.
All right.
It's really.
See, I never saw Sing. So
It's a really good movie.
Anywho, yes, 2 children. Well, one on the way, 1 child here, and I have not watched Sing, and I've not watched Secret Life of Pets, and I've not watched Minions. Although
Here it is. Look, there's all our kids.
Oh wow, that's a gaggle of children. Lots of piggies. I mean, goodness gracious. All right. See, that's a cult right there. It's a little piggy cult. That looks like what a pig dad to 900 children working a long day.
Bless his heart.
Bless his heart. Bless his heart. Anywho,
Okay.
so what a great time.
Oh God.
So 8 children. Who's your oldest?
Jordan.
Me?
No.
I was like, Mom?
Oh. Wow.
Jordan is your oldest. How old is Jordan?
He is 27.
27. And your youngest?
She is Madison, and she just turned 16.
That is wonderful. 8 children. Seth's on his way.
No, Seth's not.
You said that after the third
Okay,
one.
Seth, let me say this. Okay, after I had Jordan and Tori, I was like, I'm done. Took care of it. Jesus had a different plan.
Yeah. Have you
and
consulted
I was
Jesus?
blessed with Destiny, Will, Xander, and Katie Grace, like almost all at one time.
Mm-hmm.
So when Will was born, DHR took custody of him and Destiny, and then Xander was born, and Katie Grace was born, and then when I got married, I had a few more.
Yeah.
Because he had children, and
Yeah.
so, yeah.
Seth,
So,
Philippe,
no.
have you consulted Jesus
I know,
about your
no,
plans?
I know our show's about to end. But no, a serious note on Felicia. Miss Felicia has the biggest heart ever. And she...
Well, yeah, she brought me brownies.
Well, no, but in all seriousness, she loves the kids at GAS so much. She's even adopted some of them. And just, man, my respect for Felicia is just out of the roof. You have no idea.
Awesome.
Like, just how much I
You
think
seem like
of
an
her.
awesome lady, Miss
She
Felicia.
is incredible. She is incredible. And so...
All right.
Sad story. We're closing the show.
It's so...
So
Did
this
you
is
have a
the
good
end.
time? Did you have a good time?
Thank you for coming,
Thank
Felicia,
you.
and your brownies
And
were
Sophie,
well received.
thank you for coming. Thank you for sharing the beauty of a sad song list which you pumped
We've never
for sports
in 8 years
yeah.
heard anybody.
I've not done 8 years though. I've only
I haven't.
This is my second year.
8 years.
Yeah.
I've never.
Am I gonna have to do a hostile takeover of the show? What if I become the head host one day? What are you gonna do?
I don't know. You're funny enough. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to tell them where to find us when the show's over. Facebook at Varsity Radio Show. You'll do Instagram. Felicia, your Twitter or X. It's at Varsity Radio 885. That's all you got to say.
Okay.
At Varsity Radio. And Steven will close it out, and then I'll finish it off. So,
yeah. It'll be fun.
And then you'll take a green screen picture. It'll
Just
be great.
relax.
It'll
Just
be fun.
relax, everybody.
Miss Felicia can
Take
a
a
picture.
breath.
It'll be great.
No, I'm
Just
not taking a picture, Seth.
Yeah, no pictures.
No.
You can get a picture of me if you want. Do you want a picture of me? Hang up on your wall at your house? On your mantle?
That's not happening.
Please.
In the man cave.
I don't have one of
I'll
those.
take one of those.
You're going to need one
Seth,
with child
Seth,
number 4 on the way.
You and I should take one of those really nice, like Olin Mills photos. Like,
Have you?
Step Brothers kind of thing?
Yeah.
He's photoshopped.
Yeah.
A picture of Hulk Hogan and
Macho Man.
Yeah. And he put his head on Macho Man and mine on Hulk.
You guys ready?
And he loved it.
Let's go.
It was a great gift.
Buzzer beater, here we go.
The buzzer beater.
That sound lets you know that our show's come to an end.
I said, don't cry.
Don't cry. We can hear you crying through the radio. It's
Don't
okay.
cry.
We're going to give you a big social media hug.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to show you where you can find us. So much of us. You might get tired of us. I doubt it. But anyway, you can
won't.
find us on Facebook.
At Varsity Radio Show.
On Instagram.
At Varsity Radio Show.
On Twitter or X.
Varsity Radio 885.
On TikTok at Varsity Radio Show and YouTube at Varsity Radio Show 885.
And we're on podcast everywhere. Apple Podcasts, Pocket Cast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Horizon Communications Channel 182. Hey, guys.
Hey, Horizon.
Good to be with you.
Good to
we
see
want to
ya.
tell you again about the fuel of the varsity. It's Marco's Pizza. It is pizza, salads, desserts, subs, sides, and beverages in the shops at Albertville and
B&B Video Games. It is an awesome store.
It's the Albertville
Mullet.
It
It's an
is
80s style arcade in the back and a local video game retail store in the front.
That's right.
Baby, that's business in the front, party in the back. That's a mullet.
Pizza Hut.
That's a mullet.
Hey, we have so enjoyed this show with you guys. You are quite fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
And the people who are in this room, they've made it amazing.
Yes.
Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being a part. And we'll see you on the next Varsity Radio Show.
Adios.